Honest. Me there with the two brother them, you know. But I discuss some things because, you know, through the raping thing bring up. I will talk about it this morning, undercover. I will talk about it this morning. Well, I was on the file there to, you know, people. So, but there, our talk, you know. See? All right, so hear this now. In a KPH Hospital, this is a hospital. I'm going to play something for you now, when unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know, a mother carry a little 17-year-old autistic daughter down there for get treatment in a hospital. And it's alleged that one of the workers at KPH rape her. I know him on the run. You were him on? Him on the run. This alone show we have because, you know, government, you have to know who they might employ and it's chop a phone of foot. I mean, I wonder why the media houses, why they not dunk on this, dunk on it, and oh, him get up on the run. Because when him does report, he's not supposed to get on at all. Remember play this and then I talk to the man there. Remember play this. Hold on there. Hear this. This is unbelievable. Hear this.
On onespotmedia.com.
Up first this evening, a hospital is now under scrutiny after an autistic patient was allegedly raped by a hospital worker.
The teen victim has been left traumatized, and as Shamela Pullen now reports, her mother says she will stop at nothing to get justice for her child.
A mother is heartbroken. To protect her identity, we will call her Joy. Joy says her 17-year-old daughter was allegedly raped at hospital, where she's been receiving treatment from last week.
I went there Saturday, 12/21. And I went there Saturday. My daughter was not at her bedside. She was placed at the back of the ward. And her bed was near the back. You have a back door there. They're placed right there. She was placed at the back of the ward. When I went there, I couldn't find her. I was looking for her. So I tell the nurse, wait, jump up and start looking for her as well. When I went back out to the back stairs, I see her coming from upstairs. So she ran and come hug me up and said she's crying, that the person upstairs has raped her. He's in the bathroom and it's a worker there.
The child, who is autistic, was able to point out her attacker.
So when I went upstairs, he was bathing. He locked the bathroom door, started beat on the door and said, "Have you touched my daughter?" I said, "No." I said, "Come out." Him not coming out. So I went to the nurse to get help. And then I went to the next nurse downstairs where my daughter had and called her to attention to it. So they have him, was on the second floor with me and my daughter. So he asked my daughter, "Me touch her?" She said, "Yes, you did." And the nurse asked her, she said, "Yes, you did." Yes, he did, and she's not telling any untruth.
Now the alleged attacker is on the run.
I want to see justice done because him can't go unpunished. And the hospital need to take account for what has happened as well, because she was at the nurse care. So I believe that my child is just not, to me, she's just like not safe at the hospital as well, because they never was watching her. And from the incident happened, they move her up to the nurse's station more so they can watch her. I'm not saying that why they never did that before it all happened.
The matter was reported to the hospital, the police, and the Center for the Investigation of Sexual Offences and Child Abuse, CISOCA.
They find semen because the doctor who operated will find semen inside of her. So they're giving her the pills to prevent everything if the person have sick disease, anything at all. Because they gave me a prescription yesterday to fill the personality too. I have to buy it out of my pocket. So I buy it yesterday, I gave it back to them. Because they said 73 hours cannot pass without she taking the pill.
When TVJ News contacted the hospital, the chief executive officer confirmed receiving reports about the incident, adding that an investigation is underway.
If you're autistic, sometimes she'd rock. And sometimes she sit by herself and she talk to herself at times. And sometimes she laughed to herself, but if you ask her a question, she can answer it. She can answer it. She can tell you her full statement. That's what anything happened to her, she can tell me what is it.
Shamela Pullen.
So this now, maybe just talk to you, because this mash up out of my head now. Yeah.
It's just it's very disturbing.
Yeah, but you see the other one more make a thing fit. Oh, him get to that number one. Number two, he might work at the place better. You know, you're supposed to vet these people around people. In a female ward and them thing, they're supposed to vet them. Yeah. Oh, she tell him and them find seaman and the little girl, artistic, and then him run and get away. Oh, him get away, him right there, you know, him dep on the run. Can you call police same time with front time? Him not supposed to even leave. Come off of the ward and go away. And guard there. Him not supposed to leave, brother.
Chances are he's done this before because he noticed him go.
And him go beard, him all beard in there, so him know. Sit round at the front, and him carry around at the right, round him all move, him all can move up the patient. Eh? In a Jamaica. Then this a real hospital, brother.
Very disturbing, Bridget. Very disturbing.
It's a real hospital. Eh?
The fact them get away and it's the next thing. This supposed to be like top news and all I supposed to be out looking at him or looking for him right now.
Yeah, but them know where him live. Cameron got about him business, but he's not supposed to go through the door. He's not supposed to go downstairs. You have security guard there. So you have said no, and them have a police force in there. So you have to do the little test. Yeah. So they have to do the test. You understand?
Right. But even the way they approach and handle the situation, that is totally ridiculous.
Yes.
You understand? From the moment the little girl get that information out, and him should not leave the premises.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
And don't be fooled. You have females that have these same predatorial behaviors too, not only males. And chances are he has done this before. Chances are he's done it before because a lot of them fondle the patients. And there was one situation in the States where
them said them a prison.
A woman recently got pregnant and she in a home.
She in a home, calm vegetable state and get her pregnant. Them said them a prison, man.
Yes.
A black man.
Right.
Yeah, man. Them said them a prison. Know about it.
Yes. I remember the coach when there was a coach in the States who, because
the kid them were train, yes. Him too. Yeah.
Gymnastics.
Yes. Touch more than them, yeah.
Because he claims that certain things that he does according to him helps them with flexibility. And the parents are there. Because you see, one of the most dangerous things, is that these creeps, I call them creeps.
Yeah.
They are these acts and commit these crimes and they're brazen. So even what this doctor was doing, he was doing it in the presence of
no doctor, I'm a worker, one of them worker, but he work on the ward too. So maybe one of them. The doctor, yes. I thought the doctor over in the state, yes.
The one that was dealing with the young gymnast, young gymnast. He was using his little pedophilic behavior in the presence of the parents. Because a little 6-year-old up to as much as 16-year-old would go to him and their parents are there and he's doing things that the parents would think are appropriate.
Yes.
And he was a real creep.
Yeah, man.
The government of Jamaica should have a registrar of pedophile that when they move in the neighborhoods where people live, people know that he was a sexual offender.
Yes.
The police nobody can overrule the police them work, as in when it comes to notifying the public about crime and criminal people. So you can't overrule them.
But tell me something though. When him a talk about now, him in their bed, remember I work today, supposed to in the bathroom a bed, that alone I show you guilty,
Yeah.
See, the mother says she come down, she run and say this I'm too artistic, but you think that she eat that so she can't talk. And when she gets she can't just tell you. But yes, to them fool, them a deny it, but them a got take the swab and when them swab, them a find the semen in her. And here the mother know, the mother say for any like, any syphilis, no, that does for pregnancy, mother. If she catch anything from him going away and think he may still get it, that pill there for pregnancy. To prevent her from getting pregnant. There are 72 hours thing there. You see? Not 73, 72. You see? Yes. So she want justice. But me, I wonder how him get away. How them allow him to go home.
Friends and acquaintances, man.
Yeah, man.
And then why the Minister of National, why the Health Minister never come out and talk about this? Why the people them never push it more? Eh? When you when you're in the care of the state like this, especially in a hospital in a 6th state, them supposed to have some people not with those kind of intention for a rape. That mean I don't look a bit of people in rape. I don't look a bit of people him do it before, you know. This can't be the first time.
That's
no.
What I said to you earlier, Wayne. Just looking at the situation.
Yes.
I clinically profile it in my own way, and I stand corrected. And
yes.
If he's never done it before, then I apologize to myself. But that is the behavior of someone who has done it before.
He's a predator.
The predator.
Yes.
I'm more of them in it. If him do it and get through that, mean them do it. And I first them do it.
Of course.
You know, say you have a mother, but carry a 15-year-old go one of the private doctor them and them rape the little girl too. He run with her, you know. And she go to police station. She come to the paper same way. When she go report it, as she come out, the first thing him get is she get is as a phone call. You go report me to police. And then him run away. She wanna just say, you're not nice about the case. This is stop. You understand? Everything have to stop. They may a real rape what happen. This is not like somebody that say, hey, I want to rape you, you know. I may rape you, you know. This a real rape. Oh, him get away.
Yep.
You know what I noticed, Wayne? When females, and we have to big up the females, when females come out and talk about some of these nastiness, some of these drunk rock, these low-life pedophilic retrogrades, you understand? People seem to take it like it's nothing or brush it off.
Right.
A female will not just get up and tell life on you just like that for no reason at all. I mean, I'm not saying it don't happen because people can be spiteful in certain ways, but there's also the evidence, unfortunately.
The evidence is there. So when them tell lie, you have evidence, you know, if she say boom bam bam, remember she not be there nothing. She said that and that, you must go find something, evidence, you know, you have to find some evidence. See? Because she does like she be there nothing. So when she say no, I see what them do, them find semen in her.
Of course. That's why I was gonna say the proof is there. You see what I find, even when it comes to rape victim, and this is documented. Lawyers know this too. I and the fans might know of this too. A lot of females are afraid to go on the stand because of the nature of the questioning, or how the lawyer representing the accused present the case and the line of questioning. Some of them get extremely personal. You understand? So a lot of women sometimes are afraid to go on the stand. You understand? Case and point, Wayne. Case and point. The creator of the We movement, the female that created the We movement, she was charged for sexual molestation.
Yes, I should.
You understand? Me too. You understand? So both sexes do have this predatorial behavior. Oh, the person is a nurse, or a nurse's aide, or a doctor. It doesn't stop you from having pedophilic ways, or yourself being a pedophile, or a rapist. You understand? Because remember, in North America, if you even see a woman walk and whistle at her, or even touch her on her hand,
sexual harassment.
You can be arrested. You can be arrested.
Sexual harassment, yeah, man. A matter of fact, them just find the one the $5 million fitting when same to do that at chum. You just find, yeah, man, 5 million. Same happy with it.
What you're talking about, a man will describe him own daughter like him would have sexual intercourse with her.
Yeah, you're right.
It's crazy, you know. That's crazy, you know.
Fact and point.
Yeah, man.
How many women in society go through one form of molestation or the other?
Yeah, man.
But let me tell something come on this story.
From cousin to uncle to what his fathers.
Them are germs, man. Let me tell something come on this now. So your kids them when you get to your youth them are you know. Are you and the mother, so when you come together and make each one of them, you know. Are you, your blood, everything. Yeah, man. Are you, man? You just multiply it, see? So when you watch them, I grow up, you know, say, well, I want more me, this, I want more me, and bloodline around.
Yeah.
See? I say, if you look on the thing, man, are you, man? Them cough, the doctor. If them sick, whoop, bap, bap. Make sure them not hungry. Make sure this and that. So you go out on a limb. Make sure them have a roof over them head. Make sure them good, man. Schooling and all kind of things. You know, they for make them, you know. In a way, not shape, not farm and them things there. You see me, I say? So if you remember all these things. So you can't hurt yourself. You don't want to hurt yourself, man. So your daughter, them are you too, man. And your son, them, man. Yes.
Very good topic, you know. This is a very good
Yeah,
topic
man.
you're discussing as you're right now in this.
Yeah, man.
You know, a lot of times our females have been silent,
Mm-hmm.
going through various myriads of abuse,
Mm-hmm.
especially when it comes to sexual abuse. But you know, and they suppress these things. And even come back to as they were talking earlier about the dandem in the community.
Yes.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-year-old. I mean, we know that any form of predatory behavior, molestation is molestation. But look how early these females have to be going through this trauma. You understand?
Yeah.
When you have a piece of dog shit over there, so I watch her grow from she a little baby.
Right.
A young lady once told me to my face, me and my colleagues, that man look on her one day and said she must Mickey grow up.
Stinking.
In our area, in our downtown, so not far from Central Station. As a matter of fact, down Gold Street. A man young there so tell her a boy was affiliated with a so-called Dan. Tell her she must Mickey and grow up. And she was 11-year-old at the time.
So the man wants stink, bro. You see that? 11-year-old. Pedophile, man.
Because enough of them high class boy, they have them private parties and them orgies stuff.
And that, you know. Some man attend some things that unbelievable, you know. Yeah, man, them is nasty, man.
Some entertainers involved in these things.
Of course. Enough of them are germs. No, but I'm not joking, mate. Enough of them are germs, you know.
You understand? You know how much it takes for a woman to survive in our society, and we are men, we have to be real.
And enough of the man them are the same thing happen to enough of the little boy them now, you know. In the society right now, you know.
But you see, we are trained, listen to this, and you know this, I and the files know this. A lot of times, even sometimes a year, some of the women groups come out and talk, say, women must have woman power. That's fine. Oh, you don't need a man, you don't need a this, you don't need a that. But at the end of the day, he that has no sin cast the first stone. But how many of these ladies throughout their lifetime have been, maybe they have been with multiple partners. Sometimes some women leave some man in a will. It is not because they really want to leave, but they might go through abuse. Because believe it or not, if a man live with a woman and him say one sex and the woman say no, you're not supposed to force her. And these are laws that are passed in some countries. You understand? Because it is her body. Which man have cramps from one time? But yet we can survive battles and we fight in wars. Our legs can be blown off and we still a fight and whatever. But a woman's body is structured differently.
But they don't know that. Them not know that.
If a woman goes into hospital to have a baby and that cervix don't open, she's in a lot of pain. She has to get epidural and all these things. And my God, you can't respect a female who gives birth to you, that you have to rape an autistic child.
Artistic child, brother.
I applaud you, William, from having this topic because
Yeah, man.
For real.
Of course.
Yeah, man.
I happen to sit with a young lady at KPH.
Yeah.
Never forget it. 1984. Never forget it. And some girl hold her down and one of them cut her clitoris with a knife because she couldn't sleep with a Dan from down in a Jonestown.
Yeah, me hear you with that, man. Yeah, man. Talk about it.
That's how wicked they are.
That's sickening, right?
Personally, for me, if you're a rapist, and especially rapist, you feel the key to throw away from you and lock away.
That's right. Me no business. Even music, even if you do music, you know, me no business. You know, me bond them, you know. A matter of fact, yeah, that tune.
Just watch the dancehall scenes when them have if them. And we not here.
Why you think me do that tune ya? Why you think me do that tune, brother? Why you think me do that tune? Look on that tune. Reality me talking. Listen the word of the tune. And I just the video where I do the tune, but this is how it really happen. But me just tweet and me chat in a metaphor sometime. But a real thing, just hear what me I say. I send a message. But listen here. Listen here.
Shanika Shakes, Shana Kayla just stop, and Ananda Dean. Look how the people them go about the people them that and turn them surrounded in a crime scene. Yo, them rape that fish are squeal and mean. Anthony here for me know the people for wipe out clean. Yo, tiger, pass for the razor beam. Look how better do him. Yo, deal with some brother down where you think. We take some stripey animal, rape a pedophile. We take kid red pimp. I white out me lot of that carry sing. Yo, load some tougher down where you think. We take some stripey animal, rape a pedophile. We take kid red pimp. I wear this back for to chop off the link. Yo, I'll be using those pedophiles. Catch rape and feed them to crocodile. They release the beast. People protect on the child. And the people that are carrying him spy. From 1998, me and my wife and Jim married. 2 sons and 2 daughters. February we no sorry. Every girl round a bush and rape a dung a barrel. Life sentence rape is to carry. Deal with some brother down where you think. We take some stripey animal, rape a pedophile. We take kid red pimp. I white out me lot and that carry sing. Yo, load some tougher down where you think. We take some stripey animal, rape a pedophile. We take kid red pimp. I wear this rock, yo, chop off the link, yo. You must rape, you commit that make me shout. You got to go club and them wind up in their lap. Then wind up in their face and get the steaming up. This is black clean bathroom and your back down that. Put your knife on neck and rape it bounce back. The police wait in the club and fi cut you a back. Them knock you down for 7 years and the raping drop. Now them release the beast, raping get back. You load some brother down where you think. We take some stripey animal, rape a pedophile. We take kid red pimp. I white out me lot and that carry sing. Yo, load some tougher down where you think. We take some stripey animal, rape a pedophile. We take kid red pimp. I wear this back for to chop off the link, yo. Are you me a chat to stripey beast? We don't like raper, keep away from me. You hear about rock foot, keep out of reach. We want a donkey and a curl when you are released. And stop molest people that out the street. You go prison 2 times, the 3rd time not sweet. We recommend jungle justice, I hate you a see. You rap again, power some ice cream and burn. You load some brother down where you think. We take some stripey animal, rape a pedophile. We take kid red pimp. I white out me lot and that carry sing. Yo, load some tougher down where you think. We take some stripey animal, rape a pedophile. We take kid red pimp. I wear this rock, yo, chop off the link, yo. Load some brother down where you think. We take some stripey animal, rape a pedophile. We take kid red pimp. I white out me lot and that carry sing. Yo, load some tougher down where you think. We take some stripey animal, rape a pedophile. We take kid red pimp. I wear this rock, yo, chop off the link, yo.
That's a tune, a reality tune too, you know. Cause you have a little raper, they go on and rape and back up is a disabled up a go-go club up a right a Constant Spring Road there, so up there so near Richie B gas station up there so I watch some go wine and the girl that clean the bathroom and they go dry it way. And the police way, better run a club, they have to cut it a box and then go lock it up, you know. It come back, come rape again, you know. Yeah man, so I tell them say yo just keep away, you know, cause you know like no beats or rape. Yeah man, so born rape.
It is no joke.
Yeah man. Yeah man.
It is no joke.
No.
People who have high adrenaline towards certain type of criminal activity, 99.9% of the time they re-offend. You see, you all them guys we have them fantasy in them head.
Yeah.
When we see what you go to go club because them.
Why you go club? Oh wait. Oh a man go. Hey, let me tell you this. That's I'm telling him something. He's a different man still because me like woman where you know you fit modest man and respect yourself man. Cause you there you know you have kids. The whatever pass to the whatever born from my mother, you know. See? Right. Whatever to born from my mother man, you're not born from out of out, man. Born from my mother. From a woman. So you know, when woman respect themselves, you know, you teach your son them to be gentleman, man. And respect yourself. Stop loaning yourself and this bag of sleep on and some little man. And stop make some man this one and take it for compliments to man. Stop it, man. And I joke me, I make man, it's a serious thing, man. Don't walk naked and do them things. Just, you know, self woman just easy themselves and start carry themselves back like back in the 1920s and them things, though, them dress and everything. You have a better word than a better. And I joke me, I make you know. See? But if they don't know how to dance, this nakedness and this kind of little things, and then have some little young boy like Coogan, you know, and make some boy enough up with them and but your boy young like your son or and all kind of thing. Don't do it. You know? I'm going to dog alone, you know, do them thing there, you know, take them son, you know.
But
yeah, man.
If you look into our society,
yes.
If you look into our society, a lot of loose behavior. They are promoted by even a lot of the dancehall artists them ensure this and that and what down in a throat and all them someday. And you say, yeah, man, true.
Yeah, but when I tell you something, what I know, let me tell you something though, my brother. Let me just correct you on that thing quick. You see, if you never have a market for something, them not sing about it. Because them that running, nobody not play it neither. So you could have sing, you do a good song. You never sing about this because the practice and you hear about it like a dance come in and you turn it in a song. So this don't true, them have practice them nastiness, but them never used to practice first time. So them sing about it and them feel nice and them protect. One time you couldn't go look for a woman and tell her them thing there. You have man I walk up to man and tell them about them, I can bite them up and all kind of thing. You go look for them and style woman, man. You understand? If a woman just go back into them real self, man. No boy in a style, man. We are real man, we no boy we not take styling, you know, man. We run with people, man. See? Yeah, man, we run with people, man. So you have to have some morals, boy, man. When I see you as level, man, you don't want to keep some friend either. You understand? Boy. Don't keep some friend, brother.
I mean, we saw undercover says to do it, they might promote the thing, brother.
Yeah.
They might promote it away, you know, brother. Like so them not have dad or mother or auntie or
and you know who play who play it thing there. Because you have good tune. You see them tune now, why them not play some good tune? You have some bad man, Peter touch your back and a good tune, see me, brother. So if you remember you couldn't remember all right. You know, cause you remember your man were DJ back from that time. But let me tell you something. Yeah. Back in the day, you could have DJ them kind of tune in a dance and then get forward. You could have do it, you could have vice it. Then that me I talk about now. So I get to the nitty-gritty. If you couldn't vice a tune like that, because you can't get the pull up number one from a man, you can't touch a man mic. Allow me I tell?
Sure, man.
So you have to sing against these kind of things and say, don't do it. Allow me I tell? So you know, because them start watch the movie now and watch one them, you know, although we have them kind of social media and them see some people do it and them everybody know. I tell you what them do. Me see a girl come up on TikTok the other day, like I scroll it and chat about, oh, my mouth bad like back pocket. I'm full of teeth and I make me throat deep. No, come on, man. From down mobile, come on, man. Respect on yourself, man. So when you hear them thing down what them have been now, you hear them come up with all these kind of things, brother. And then who are play it again? Because you can't do something and nobody not play it, you know. But them have a demand. It's not gonna win now. I just amongst them. Cause remember me and you and what have you, I remember them can't complete guns we, you know. Them go with that, you know. Because we are talking about respect and we are big, man. We don't have no time for the foolishness. See? So if you reject the thing, it not can't play. The sound man them, who the promoter, because them hear somebody say boom boom and you hear say, why is that slang? This and everybody run with it. Me not run with it, me not even listen it. Me not listen it. Enough people me not listen, you know, brother. But you don't know that already right on the file, man.
Brother, me not listen to no song.
None of them, me not listen them, man. Me not listen them, man.
You know, sometimes sometimes some of these things too, you know, it's not to even say, you know, I identify exactly the devil's advocate. But we know that technology and time changes.
Yeah, yes.
At even one point in the 90s and even up to the 2000s, you had individuals within, you know, the young people group who used to tell our girls, Pantless Fridays, where the mother school and underwear and these things.
Yeah.
And you know, and then you had the Noise Abatement Act, where they had to enforce because of the bus man, them rope music, the noise, and all the little things that used to take place when somebody bus them. And basically, students, like, the only thing them leave to do, have live orgies on the buses.
Yes, but no, but where you do know, you know why that never knock off, brother? Because when you have school kids, where young, and then you have some big man who drive bus, well, if you know better than that, you lock up them backside and put a charge against them, you never have to come and die a bit. You lock them up really. Because if you make them do these kind of, it coming like you the way you call it now, trafficking. Because you leave them from this and you make them do that kind of thing for your bus. You're a stacker. You turn it now one of them phone shop and them things that so you forget lock up. You forget to charge and not joke me on it.
You know your honest opinion on.
Yes.
I'm going to ask this to you.
Yes.
You use technology. Remember slowly, you know where I'm going to go with this.
Yeah.
You read my mind.
Yes.
Using technology, social media,
Yeah.
as in change of time, change of event, the psychology, and the whole psychology of the different groups, the generation.
Yeah.
Do you think it's generational? Do you think it's technological? Or just broad-based? Give me an explanation.
No, me think I just follow fashion and do some little things because you have some people where you still have people in them religion where most of them, majority of them not going to do this.
Yes.
So, and them have technology too, where you can't get them for higher do the same thing, brother. But our people, them is a set of follow fashion people that if you go out on a boat with them and you jump off, them don't know if you go jump off in a sharp mouth, but them a jump off too. Then they research.
Preacher, recently we said preacher tell them female members say them to come out a church and we're in a panties to brother.
Then that man tell it so who listen to him. So look who them take for them leader. Them a take some germs for them leaders. To lead them out. Them listen to the bad news. It's like this now. Like me I talk to one of my detective inspector brethren today. And them I say him see some people put up something where it a say when Anjo, come ever tell him say that a lie them a tell pan Anjo man. Cause you know we not tell lie pan people and anything. We don't have no time for that. We not go by here say you have to come with their proof by your thing. So them say Anjo when them go in the state to the FBI, which not go about no FBI, him and Google. Them say, you know, footer me, them say footer enemy of the state. No, the man say him have 30 people about gun and them thing there. Them go to them and say, me now must buy gun, give man a East Kingston. Or some that way the young drunker spread. But yes, when they spread them thing, you know, say, where do it mash up your head because they couldn't go to them about me. You understand? You couldn't go to them about me. And you couldn't go say that about no footer either. And you couldn't say that about nobody else in Jamaica and nowhere else because that don't make no sense. You understand? So right about when I dissect the thing to him and she must say, but see that, you're right, but that it don't make no sense. But I said, I'm tell Pananja, man. That don't make no sense. Who want to put up that just maybe want some likes and things. But you see, something when I can of water and then put it out and some people, them never not think about it like how you think about it. Like me can just explain it and people that see it in front of them. You have some people that see it, you know, brother.
Yes, you will always have those detractors. You will always have those people who come to instill things within the minds of people. Remember, I know the ideological brain damage where Hitler did to 80 million Germans, you know.
Yes.
Didn't start one day, you know.
No, because them they lock him up at 2, yes. And him start here, him do it, yes.
And him start the movement.
Yeah, man.
Hitler used to go in a bars and talk to people.
All over the place, man.
Yes, until the movement start getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And I'll say this, and I'll say this, and I'll say it again.
Yes.
You will never hear me come and say certain things about. Say, for example, and we're not just fun, we're not throwing at nobody personal. Say, for example, like Blakey. If Blakey come and do a speech, he come and talk about him years in policing and whatever. You never hear me really come at him, you know. You know why? If what he's saying is of essence, and if what he's saying is truth, whatever it is, it will reveal in due time. Do you understand me? I understand.
Yeah. But we must not do though.
if a man come and say Wayne was issuing guns to man out the east, do you think that the Jamaica Constabulary Force did not deal with this matter?
So what I know. So what I know. So if okay. So if me have the most policemen from east and police should live on me out by the way. So me have the most police when I east. Police are graduate and live on me yard. See? Oh my name the panelist. Oh my name never the panelist. I couldn't the panelist. Can a police couldn't put me in panelist? And oh no man couldn't no man at all can come and say but put me on some name panelist. Because when them do know, you see when you put up these things, right, you know, it discredit them because what happened now. This is how them lie and tell lie on poor people. And kill poor people. You know, so the youth of them kill yesterday. Well I say him have 3 AK. Me tell somebody say no, you know, say him sick though, he want help. But Karen and police put him out as wanted. Because him say I'm gonna kill 10 of them, and him say him buy 3 AK, and him 3 AK, him have 300 rounds. Now you take that, him say him rich, you know. But you still him buy 3 AK. So you look on nearly $2 million there, so, right? But him not the money, my bigger money. Then don't it then you like me don't know what to say. And him kill him auntie, him auntie husband and a child. But him let you the uncle. But yes, still you don't see a triple murder commit in a Clarendon. But the police then put him out. No, if police have sent it, I said, catch his youth and go get that to Bellevue. No. Yes, a man kill him now. No, it coming at the start today. Come me don't tell me people them say, but we matter don't make no sense. If you have 1 AK, you no buy 3. Unless I give some man, so me have 3 AK, and me when I pull up, you know, I go kill you know, because me have 3 AK. Each of them. So when you fire 300 rounds, can you forgot put them in a clip. Half of one, then him put on that other one, then him go to the next AK. And then him have the one and him fire. And him have to upload up him clip. And then him dash the one and then him go for the next AK. That don't make no sense. Just to hear him saying have 900 rounds, 300 rounds for a clip. That alone are just mad talking. Now them coming at the paper and say, well, them not see no evidence. When him say him do him do. But them say him wanted for somebody think them over the place. Them to stop this foolishness, brother. If you hear when somebody disturb and you know, by them talking alone, you know. And like him talk something. So if him the same have nuclear, you believe in it too. And then money get to go touch the nuclear and all kind of thing. Just him talking alone, you know, say him sick, him need help, you know. You understand my answer, sir? But them blow it up the proposal. It don't make no sense. Because that's why I don't do nothing on it yesterday, you know, brother. Because it never make no sense. No, they want to report that to the committee. Tell Virgins all that no make no sense, you know, because when him say the whole of that how much him have and him kill him auntie and kill this. I'm gonna come back and find your ear that you know say it run. No, them say them not have no evidence to this unless them want to tie 2 things on him. Eh? It's sinful and you know them kill him now and then them say, oh, we don't have no evidence. But you just put him out as wanted. Him take a picture when you know if it's a BB gun, you just say that's a still photo and somebody might give him something and say, want it enough for various crime. And then him make a bag of check, make a kill you know, because boom, and make a come and make a kill all of my friend. For your aim attack, you alone can't stand up as a one man. You understand what I say, brother? Eh? For your ear, the whole of the talking. No, them just put out at the stardust now. I said them the police and the evidence of where him say him do him do. Only don't know because they not pick up the body. Don't them have a 5, them have a 5 murder got down there, the girl and her 4 kids them. Don't everybody know about it? So if him commit one where 3 now back in a Clarendon, no, you don't know about it. Eh?
Yeah, man.
You don't must know about it. So if him say him kill him auntie and him kill her husband and kill baby and the uncle and the reason why him kill him next week, you know say him blow 1 bag of steam, man. Him need some help, man. Him could have find something for somebody and have it there and then say, well, I've got to kill him for this, you know. Because them are exposed. So them kill him, and a police kill him, a man kill him. But no, them are say, boy, we not have no evidence type where him say him do, you know. So we need to believe him, we not have evidence of that. Eh?
So sick individual. Wait, Colleen James made it clear in the chat, you know. He's delusional and he needs mental health. The JCF knows.
But them put him out as wanted, brother. I mean, I want them to have real man at work. These are the things. I mean, all right. The other day again, brother, Me see them put out something from in a center. I'm going to tell them this boat nice abatement acting foolishness to turn mash up the whole industry. Now, you put it out and say the police alone and them have the rights. I tell them, remember nobody not vote for the police. Them vote for the council them. Okay? Okay. And in some place, I'm me I give police work. They can them know that, you know, more on this thing change. Yes. Yeah, good. You can fire them too. So you want some different tone, police, and it change up and see. So them attack and them say, hey, shot fire down there, so we not give a permit. No, if government I can spend nearly $200 billion, 170 billion and look for gun and look for gun man. I want it, man. But shot a fire, where you do undercover? You go undercover, brother. Plain clothes and everything of them time they make them keep the dance. But we don't know how them that's what I say, brother, Jano. Yeah, it's a foolish, it's been a night, you know. Yes. Yeah.
From the senior officers to the constable that is even on probation, no. Listen, make the dance go on, and if shot fire in there, just run the dance, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. But I said you used to go better.
Listen, it's even, you can also, even if you correct the dance, just bring that dance. You can tell everybody, you know, pick up the fire and then you tell them at the station, or tell them at the remand center, wherever you are. And you finger point them because an active committee here.
Thank you. So you must find out who have the gun. If you put it on a fingerprint pan it, nobody not touch it. Only use the glove, take it up and them thing there. So we have to tell them do them work and that's better for them, don't it? Suicide them they want to commit for 2 man, Douglas. So that tell me virgin man, so suicide them want to commit. But them not see it that way there. Them not see it so. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Talk the big. Yeah, man.
A lot of young men going through mental crisis, mental breakdown. They can't get the job. Look at the young man that killed himself that was supposed to sit his CHC exams. You understand?
Yeah.
Nobody's counseling some of these young people. No matter what you do in life, as you go through life, there are things that you will experience that can cause you a mental breakdown. If you see someone being killed, if you're involved in an accident or see an accident, if you are
Look at well, Jesus.
see someone drowning, if you're scared of heights, if you're scared of heights, all these things play a factor on your daily life.
Well,
Members to the JCF society know that there are a lot of people with mental problems.
Read the screen, brother. Read the screen fast. Look on the screen I put up. Mentally ill man reportedly killed by Birmingham guard. That are just now enough today. Look at St. Thomas, Jamaica. A man believed to be of unsound mind was gunned down reportedly by a Birmingham security, Morant Beer, St. Thomas on Wednesday after allegedly posing as a robber. Look at me just talk about the mental thing. So you don't know you just want to shoot him and the right man them you not shoot because you see me I say?
That's right.
He pulled out a tie gun just before he was shot. He died on the spot.
I apologize to my friends in the chat. Like Douglas, I say him can't hear me properly, but the place where I'm at, Douglas, sorry guys, it's kind of complicated. You know, the building where I'm at. Sorry. So I hope you can hear me a little better. But yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, Wayne, all these things that affect people. All these things that affect our young men in our society, the government should put something in place. Even in the schools, in the community, have like a mental health center, a mental health, actually, like a mental health crisis center, something similar to KPH. You understand? Because there are people out there who are going through a lot, even mothers, postpartum, first-time mothers. Well, possibly second-time mothers. But most females that have their first child, their first experience with childbirthing and taking care of that child, they go to postpartum disorder. You understand? Sometimes the difficulty breastfeeding the baby, difficulty taking care of the baby, especially if no father is around. You can just imagine if the only source of help that young lady might have is the mother. I respect our females to the very ground they walk on, you know. You know why? Because we know that you're traumatized by a lot of things in our society. And this rape thing, it get me to the core. Because I tell you and Douglas and Audrey and everybody in the chat, Andre Hamilton and everybody, and it be, if it was me and me go film in my rasted, me not like no rapist boy.
Yeah, man, rapist, them for good, man. But all the one they run from the hospital, me talk about a work there. Me no hear Christopher Tufton come out, come say nothing at all. Government for come out, come say something about that, you know, them they make nothing about it, you know, nothing. Nothing at all. They just hear it and they just sweep under the carpet. That me I tell you, say them have no respect. Them do have none.
Absolutely not. And they need to put more program in place, as Colleen said, you know, regarding mental health. Because let me tell you something.
Enough people mad at Jamaica right now, man.
Yes, of course. Of course. A lot of people in Jamaica are going through mental crisis. You understand? Okay, watch the behavior of sometimes daily occurrences. Again, people in the chat, you know, stay with me. It's not about defending the police. But look at the crisis with even the public interacting with police and soldiers sometimes. Even some of the taxi driver, them, even regular people. It's like them possessed totally by something demonic. You understand? Because people don't know what is going on in people's lives. You need an organization or a foundation or whatever community base, just like we have health clinic. The major towns for the parishes who have mental health based offices or programs that people can go in and talk to people. They can themselves volunteer to go and talk to somebody. Remember, you know, oftentimes in some situations, you know, you go before the courts and they ask you certain questions, you know. Or if you are accosted or you're arrested by a police officer and you have to go in, they ask you certain things about yourself. Why do you think if you have a runners, they take out the lace out of it? Why do you think they take your pants belt?
Because you in yourself, brother.
Of course you will
hurt yourself, so don't try to take anything in a sharp object. Yeah.
Right. They don't know the mental state that you are in. Look at Warmington. Warmington is a madman. The man have a mental problem. I might sound facetious or naive, but that can never be a normal person.
No, him normal. I mean, I put him there, son. He's a stinker. I mean, I put him there, son.
But you see, Chad, you're what we're doing. You see, in society, you can't discount certain things. Look.
Yeah, but I that him want fit, you know. Because if in the house, I'm notice when perform him have him yacht, him do him thing them. Him alright. Him just want to rush people. You have some people like that, them go like back master, like slave master. So you know what, and about money problem or nothing. But you see, when you have the people them who are going under the stress because of work and everything, it break you down. It put the woman them in a postpartum depression when them just have baby and all kind of things. They can't feed the youth and things. Now when someone collect a bag of money and do all kind of things, him just want to come and go on with him bag of things, and then when you say boom bam bam, him feel nice and say what? I go and dish them more no like him say that. Because him talk to you good. Him just like a bully thing, there's like a back of master. You have people like that, you know. You must be talking. You know, and then you have some other people now, you know, says mental issues. But him now one of them where can talk good, you might tell you which plan and thing, and you must go around him. Because remember him say if you demonstrate, let me show you something. This different from the youth them. See? The youth are telling us, boy, I'm going to buy 3 AK because they want to sound dangerous. I'm going to buy 300 shots, you notice? 300 shots for each AK. No, one gun alone that do. Because you have to load them. You alone you have 2 1. You have to fire 3 AK now and you have to kill 1 So you want to sound extra dangerous now. You buy the same amount and you just kill the auntie and thing. And nobody, you say, but nobody not dead in a carrying down about no woman and a child and whatever, we not hear this. But right away him get wanted. One me know is a different kettle of fish. Him say them demonstrate. You know why I wait till 2 years before I fix it because you can't be liberate and demonstrate. No do him. Him just spiteful and disrespectful. You understand?
You
know people with mental stage, and know people are spiteful and disrespectful. Him can tell you, Him tell you. I want you know, I tell you, him have money and him rich. But yes, still him not have the money. Him buy the AK them for this, but him a beg a little change and say them not give no money teeth. And dirty white like yellow like Beetlejuice teeth. And I say, boy, I'm rich, and me have this, but you try to look on the message say him straight.
But
Saying?
I'll break down a little something to you. See, mental health is like dementia, Will.
We know that. But dementia, all right. No, but hear this now.
Hold on there. Just reasoning, even when we talk about mental health like dementia, you have 3 stages.
Yeah, but dementia are different. Dementia, all right.
I know, I'm saying it's like the onset, Will. Yeah, just listen. Yeah, come know you listen to me. Yeah, man. The onset, it's like it, but it's not it. Why I say that is because some stages of mental health creep up on you slowly. It's a slow process.
Like dementia. But him answer from my young boy. See?
You see? And there again too, we question the fact if there's something internal going on. Because there are a lot of people in a way. There are a lot of people that they look fine.
We know them.
Okay.
We know them.
Them get up every day and you would never know that there are underlying conditions.
Right. So
then when okay, go ahead.
So me have people go through dementia. And then they talk to you and then you hear them words start twist.
Come off of dementia and go to mental health.
Remember my brother did mental, so sometimes I talk to him, him gone did that. So me have people in the boat thing, so me know them, you understand? So if I get him and get him joke, because sometimes him gone and talk some things where, and when him gone and start steer and then him start talk some foolishness. And then me have enough brethren who go through same way.
Yes,
because like Rapper G and me make him, like the right music and thing. And then like I talk to him and I say, but I'm loan some of him and they make me out and then him start say, I'm here the Pope. I'm here the Queen, and him I try to talk about him thing now put together and thing. And then when him get him joke and thing and come back to him, I talk to you fine. Me know now, man, when him come back now, Robert, the same thing, Tulu is gone too. Me know a lot of people where grew up around them and them gone. Miss Liz, she did gone too. So me know a lot of people going way in that kind of way there, Yeah, you understand? You know a lot of people. Me know them and I like, something me ask. Miss Liz, she the finger my shit and eat your breath and me eat, When me a youth, my father for Ronaldo and get some boss me something there. And the man run fast. So what are you, why? When fear hit the car, she chop you, Yeah, man. But if she come back to, sometime, them people that you have one name Gus, when you say Queen of Sheba dead now, him have a piece of iron where him lick you with. So, one time, Abraham a pass and, like I said, my lord, yes, my lord, yes. Him a 6 foot, I don't know. Yeah, so, we know them people there, man. And yeah, well, the one of these things are away, where we. So, in my past, and you can't talk to them. You have some of them know you can't talk to them. Them not completely. Like world dancer now from a passion team, the dance, and remember we do then the for me, so we know for them and them thing. The world dancer, the dance and thing. Epping now, him on the road and is that truck wind him up under the wheel, out a mountain view. Come to boss him up to boss him up, wind him up, I have to take out the back wheel and fold him. Kind of a boat gun like when, kind of family that did kind of the mental, the whole family. Two and the one of them up there, so the mental, man. You see me, I say, up a shanty there, so. The mother, Joe, world dancer, Epping, the sister too, the whole of them, man, them they sick, So I know a lot of mental people, man.
So, but yes. But you have experienced the same thing that I'm saying, and we know for a fact that the two of them are separate.
Yeah, man, we know, of course.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Wayne. Even historically, just a retract back. When the Japanese invaded China and Korea during the Second World War, and even the Philippines, they had women that they used as sex slaves. And these women were being abused. That's right. So that's what I'm saying. No matter what you do in life, because I personally, I am passionate about people that go through mental health. Why? Because it's a crisis that is affecting
a lot of people, man.
Thousands, millions of people. But I'm telling you, there are people that will suppress their mental conditions. You'll see them talk to themselves. You'll see them stay by themselves. And people say, boy, something are going with him. Wherein, if they get help,
them need
psychiatrists, psychologists, you understand? Something will be there to help them to
so let me get a run on something now. Go ahead. One of my police brethren there, I'm a singer brethren son. When I graduate from police, in station at Rockford, so you know I don't hire them stay. In my film room, in my film thing and them thing. Can't so live, right? So one early morning, before I wake up, I felt short him, I wake him up fast, cause Georgie, him better them beat him. Say must use pin juke the baby or something and beat him. Shut up him foot, shut him up. And we carry him on a KPH. Carry him a KPH. And I can't remember me, I tell us every day and I get the doctor to see the man. And when you look him start tell the doctor say him are the Pope and him are the King and him are the Queen and doctor say no man I need to carry him Bellevue. He start to know long out of a bed we get up and carry him. Because I can't, better them shouldn't lick him like them use pickaxe. Them lick him with something, man. Beat him, I'm telling you, I mean him come to rescue same way, You see? Me can't that's man. But I can't Bellevue still. But it hard because you want the doctor look funny, but when I talk to the doctor, them can't talk to the doctor straight. And then, after that you see him out on the road like them go give him look shots and straighten him up. We have some artists them in a mental condition too. Me not call them name, sometimes when you see them gone.
No, absolutely not. But
and then when them get them juke them straight no. So me deal with it a lot. Now that's 1 and 2. Me deal
but one of the most disturbing thing, one of the most disturbing thing in Jamaica, mental illness is placed on the back burner.
Yeah, and it's bad.
There is not enough representation.
Yes.
There is not enough focus that is placed on people that have these underlying conditions.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You find it in the schools. That's why you need social workers. Because let's face it in a way. Let's face it.
Yes. Yeah.
People go through crisis in their life at one point or another. And as I said earlier in the conversation, you can be scared of heights. You fall off a tree. You fall in a river, almost drowned. You almost hit by a car. I was hit by a car. Someone shot at you, you weren't hit. Or you were shot, you name it. Multiple things. You understand? But at the end of the day, there should be something in place. In our schools, in our work environments. It's like even a female, she leave off and she go off at work and she's supposed to get maternity leave. If the company says, why after 3 months you have to come back to work, that can also affect her psyche. Even if them says 6 months, it affects her psyche, especially if she have a baby that won't take bottle feed. That baby only wants breast milk.
I remember I run the depression too, brother. From sharp baby,
of course, because we are humans. Yes. Listen to this, Wayne. Listen. Even if you're a police officer, you shoot a man for the first time. This is no joke. I have had that experience.
Yes.
It traumatizes you.
Yes,
especially
of course, it's traumatized.
Especially if it's close. Especially if we're not talking about murder right now.
No.
But you have situations that face you and you're in a situation where you have to defend yourself. You and the individual encounter each other at the same time. Remember, you're not a robot. You're not a robot, you're human, flesh and blood, just like him. It's him take you out of order. That's why you have post-traumatic stress disorder that affects military men and also policemen.
Yes,
you know I wonder how many government or what the government have in place to even talk to some of these police officers who go to a crime scene and see certain type of situations.
Yes.
That is rape.
It trouble a lot of doctors and nurses too.
It troubles everybody. But of course, if you have to deal with trauma even firemen going to an accident scene, you have to take the victim out with the jaws of life. House fire. When a police officer, a fireman, or anybody goes to a scene where there's a house fire and see kids burned in the fire, the burn, of course it traumatizes you. So this is what I'm saying. We live in a society.
Good.
We live in a society.
Yes.
In Jamaica that hardly recognizes the crisis of mental health with our people. And here, and I'm not being facetious, I'm just saying this,
you know.
A lot of in our culture, there's some races, there's some cultures that will accept mental illness and appreciate it more than some cultures. Because I'm being honest with you. If you in Jamaica right now and you go through a crisis and me come to you, just you, Wayne, hypothetically speaking, I'm say, Wayne, you know the boy, I sit down here and I talk to myself and I feel so stressed out and John no star me and I give you the first thing you say, man, go from here, so man, you're idiot, you're a madman or what? People don't spend the time to stop and listen to what you have to say. And this is why in the academy, the government, and it is being done now in North America where police officers are going through training because police officers in North America shoot mental people.
All right.
Because
so
they don't understand how to deal.
I'll tell you something now where the biggest sitting now. So couple up the whole of that and think about some kids that grow up in the thing when them get up. And when you hear the gunshot, them alone, when them scared and curl up, and when them come out and come see a dead loved one, they say somebody with them know. Just think what it do to these kids growing up, brother. Just think about it. And yet the police running the same way, run off a man and shoot, I might have shoot one of them little brother and sister and them thing there. These people traumatized, not for them in a mental state, brother. Tell me, I tell you. So the same thing where you just explain. Remember, you know, yeah, some little youth that grew up and go to school and when guns at a bus, them have fear running a duck and them afraid. Them can't move because of them mother live. Sometimes I just mother alone. Them afraid to go a shop or afraid to go out because shot to catch them. You know, I run through them head, brother. You know, I run through them head. I said, John, Jamaica for change, you know. Can you imagine when them I go through, brother? Them traumatized me.
The school girl that was shot on Retirement Road in a Wayne. I was not far from there when that situation happened. And in the 70s, me I tell you, early 70s, you know. I wasn't far from there. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you and the family in the chat something what happened to me and my brother. I was like 12 at the time. Some policeman a run down a brother. Some police from Duane Park a run down a brother, you know, Wayne. And me and my brother come from school. And the policeman a fire shot off of the brother we run towards we.
Because I them do, yes.
I'm not make up no story.
But see that man. That's what I'm saying.
So Wayne, my brother lay down on the ground, you know. My brother. Him lay down on the ground same time and me stand up because me so shocked, me frightened because you know, it freeze. You're the policeman now look at my brother and say, boy, you're skilly, you're a cowboy. And then the man say, no, and laugh. So me I say, what if firing after that guy with him at chase, the guy and them with a situation? What if the bullet did catch me or my brother? And I mean,
just catch you. The man said,
it's play out in my presence. And it bothered me for years. Me used to think about it all the time. No joke thing. Of course. No, there is no way a man can say, all right, take for Prime Minister. Take, for example, with Prime Minister. With Prime Minister says some man rob him him shoes, you know. We don't go see a lie tell. What if them did back a gun or a knife on him? It can affect him same way too, because in a female, they must say, boy, them man could have killed me, you know. That's why I say all the time and I tell people, if you're in a position where, for example, the beryllium, just use beryllium now, man rush in for rob them. It's not your money, give to them and make them go on.
Yeah, man.
Because
in a them place, in a them place, you know, some man going in a them store for take things and them, you know, touch them. Police and things, them going in there, so you don't touch them, you know, score and leave them and make them do what they might do, because the police, you're going to need to sort it out. So through that, now you get less, you notice less blood run them kind of way there. Them going to the OB, the liquor place, them and them go rob these things. Nobody now touch you. Why? Why they don't beat up themselves? They not touch them. Police, you go find them and sing and say, wow, man. Them good, man. Let them go and do what they want. In a Jamaica now, you kill a man. And you kill the wrong man in a Manchester because you say him a thief.
Man, when they got in the jungle justice, thank you for, you know, saying coming like a psychic. You're coming like a psychic, you read my mind. I've never been so upset. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you and the people in the chat. If I was in charge of the station and me find out that everybody, if a million truck me I forget, everybody I get locked up. You think the cellular if you have 100 of them in there? How you beat and assault an innocent man because somebody say the man do this and do that. Because what? Them ready for kill. Them ready for cause harm. You understand? And the government have to bring something in. You know, we want a serious Minister of National Security. And all ministries do. Somebody who can understand.
We have to bring back civics still. We have to bring back civics.
But civics is compulsory and mandatory.
Yes, better. And I want to teach people them about love and everything. I want to bring back civics and make them know them rights and things. Because they know your rights and things, you know, say, hey, you shouldn't even rush a man because this and that and that. Them to teach people about what I want, man. Teach them about the thing that to man. You know, teach them about everything, man. You understand? Teach them about the police force orders. You teach them about the Constitution. Teach them about all of these things so them know them right.
Exactly.
So, you know, instead of you are run up and down, me say, I'm going to fight, brother. You in a car right now, if me a drive, and you look in my car, me have in an argument whether me get hurt or not, ambulance, then me call ambulance. And me car I get back free. If me, right now, if me car total, me get back one new one. To match it here. That is a 2022. Me I get back one 2023 because the insurance for you pay. So them tell you just pay little, you just top up and them I give you back a brand new one. See? They might get 2023. Right. If it's right off, you get back a brand new one. And then deal with everything. In Jamaica now you have to run up and down and do all kind of thing and do your pay money. Man a war when them in an accident. It's not supposed to be. Insurance supposed to deal with that. All these things, nobody not teach them. No government doesn't know it's not supposed to happen. You know, man a war, you know, when them crashing a brother. Man, it a man running a man, car back a man, come out and then people dead. Like on the boulevard, me don't know must be bike man and car man and man come out and car and shoot, man. That's not foolishness, man.
Well, I know a police officer that was killed because he was driving in vehicle and a man crashed him, and he didn't have a keep and care, and it's a machete him take out time care and some people beat him and kill it. Well, he died in hospital. All that is carelessness.
You should have for
and it's not everything the public know. If somebody hit your vehicle, if you don't have insurance and want to run, the person will get your plates and call the police.
You can't run. So you better talk to them.
Why you gonna chop up somebody and want to kill somebody over a vehicle? The road, number one, a while back when Watson used to have his program, he brought in a statistician who was telling you about the model of vehicles and the make of vehicles. This is something where Douglas or people in the chat and anybody can go and research about the vehicles that are on the street in Jamaica. They are of poor quality, a lot of them. Driving on the streets of Jamaica, a lot of them are faulty, and I never forget that conversation where this person from the transport sector was talking about it. You understand?
Yeah.
The roads in Jamaica are bad; they're treacherous. Also, the material that is used in asphalt in the highway. You understand? When it's wet and slippery when rain fall, it causes accidents. Also, people lose control of vehicle. I once heard the Prime Minister talking about the number of people that are killing accidents. And Wayne, let me play the devil's advocate also too, because we're not gonna be naive here. The people drive bad in Jamaica. People drive reckless. And the Prime Minister made that statement, and him not wrong for say so. The people drive reckless. If you are driving on the streets, you must also drive with caution.
But let me ask you something now. You have to play the devil's advocate. Let me just answer two questions. So when the National Security Minister having people them are driving and lick the taxi man and turn over, when you not about that, why they never charge him? And then why the national, why the thing the minister when him crash and must say a police dead, why he never get charged neither? When him not yes that's a Nigel Clark because you know people they don't that.
That is corruption. So the people win must have a voice then. There must be some faith in the system. Because how often because we are reasoning now. How often do you see it come up in the media or on your platform or any other else's platform about the abuse of people in authority? I seen a businessman once in a video wearing back out him gun. I mean, like, seriously, and you have police officers that may lock you up, and if you go and if you train your firearm for me, you get shot.
No, but from George him gun, you know, so come out and carry and George him gun. You know, so him forget charge.
I defend myself.
Him forget charge.
You can't do that. The members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force must stop pussyfooting. Stop the pussyfooting and carry out the rules of law. Do your duty with prejudice towards none. To serve and protect the people with integrity. You innocent till proven guilty. You go before the court. You get a retainer because you're going to defend yourself. You get a retainer, and if your retainer instruct you and say don't talk, don't talk. If I detain someone, say North America, and read out your rights to you, and you go at the station and I say to you, listen, so and so and so, you're gonna get the call. You call a liar. Chances are your liar tell you don't say anything. So even if you go to the interview room, you first thing you express to the police, I have nothing to say. Make a deal with your liar and deal with your issue. Jamaica, unfortunately, the way it's ingrained within the head of the police officers, you have to beat up everybody. You have to lick down a person. You have to do this, you have to do that. You can use tactics, because that is policing. You can use tactics to get information, but it doesn't mean that the tactics are valid. It's just like the military. If you have a war win and you capture your enemy, oftentimes, and this is educational. Douglas know me, I say, you know me, I say, everybody know me, I say. If the commander said you say go next door and try to capture an enemy soldier, it's a reason why they ask you to do that, because they want to get information, especially if they haven't had any battles in a day, any serious fighting within a week or so. They think something is up. You understand? So if an officer accosts an individual, they take them in for questioning. You understand? And yes, the police will use their own tactics. I might be bashed for that, but that's okay. But you can use your own skills, your own tactics to try to get information, to divulge information to you. The person have a good liar, hey, once the moment them say, them not have nothing to say, talk to them liar, you have to stop everything right away. Try that at Jamaica. You get some ratted kick and some backs and some...
No, but you see, these are the things obviously the government not working. You have to work for the people. Remember, the government, people give a job. And this would just want to reach to every single Jamaican. I want to back this. I want the people them know them rights. Them, you know when you know you're important, and when them come and beg and a fight, them kill for your vote. That means your vote very important then. Because them want to kill, them want to friend you up for your vote. They might take you for idiot, but them want your vote. So they may kill for your vote. Them tell a lie for your vote. Then give you a bond, then give you $5,000. If never that important. And then anybody do that, they may quote the game. Anybody buy a vote, they may quote the game. Then forgot prison it will stop. The country for bill. You know, me not sit and say before we come back here. Me just say them name Aubrey Hill. I tell them say no, same thing when me I talk about. Oh yeah, this is Aubrey Hill. Hey, I'm here doing the work for us still, you know. I'm here doing the work, you know. I know me here so when I say my face, one minute just stop off a building. You never hear something like that Fire?
Yeah, man, me hear whole patak, man. Me hear whole patak,
say,
man.
Can I give them trouble 1 minute?
Them wish all when you're in here, you could have just have a heart attack and fall off your chair.
So you see, when them reach that, you know, adapt them fear, you know, it should just pure upon them. Yeah, man.
But let's face reality. Let's face reality. If tomorrow morning, Douglas, because I see Douglas even play some stats today earlier about certain things with members and the percentage rate and so. So if Douglas get up tomorrow morning and say, you know what, Wayne and I and the Files and everybody else, let's form a coalition and let's form a coalitionary group and we try form a party. You become the worst enemy now, because listen to this. You have the knack to get information, intelligence.
Yes.
Douglas have the knack to do research. I and the Files might know at this. You understand?
Yes.
And it be our Audrey Hamilton or Colleen will maybe know about mental health or nursing or something.
Yes.
So here now you have a group of people where everything that is being done by the government, there's somebody within Wayne and Douglas's group we can identify the situation, who can discuss the situation. The government don't like that, because the way the government behave, it is their initiative to keep the people in the dark. You understand? Look at our beaches. The first time I went went to Green Grotto Cave was 1969 or 70, somewhere around there. So them carry you all under the little area and you know the boat and you used to hear some boy the mermaid down there and all these things. You have your beaches where the people of Jamaica are supposed to go. I enjoy themselves. You give some conglomerates. I stand corrected and some big corporation, your beaches where your people them supposed to go. You understand? And you expect the people not to say anything. Jamaica is a land of wood and water. So many rivers we have, and people are complaining about water. You go to search the southern parts of St. Elizabeth. The farmers, when drought down there, it's bad. Why can't, again, I say, the government use prisoners, put them on the road, bring a system where they dig the ditches, teach them how to operate equipment, have people that are trained, if them have them masters or them bachelor in construction, it doesn't matter. You take the prisoners out and you get them to do a lot of the work that other people are not available to do in coordination with the people that you have trained. There is nothing wrong with that. You're not preaching slavery. You can pay them too, and you don't have to pay them the amount where they pay a man $5,000, but everybody is getting a work. Jamaica is 2.9 million, possibly 3 million people. And there's so many areas, so many things that can be done. You have roads, Wayne, where I'm telling you, I've seen for myself. A tree I grow and I rode them.
Look on the beach and tell me where you think it at. Just look on it. Look on the screen. You can just walk on the beach right now. Look on it. You can't see it? You saw them do?
Your thing come up late because I look on another thing, but it come up after.
All right, that come up now. You just tell me what you think, which part you think it is. Right? All right. So me just show it. One of the thing that says, tell me the location. Tell me the location. Virgin just sent it to me yesterday or the day before. So anybody can go to the beach right now. Right now. Anyway, over there, so just tell me the location. It come up yet?
Yeah, when my one come up, I see your phone. I see your phone.
Yeah, I see the phone now. It come up. All right.
Yeah. Identifying, eh? Is it on the North Coast?
Nope.
Give a hint. Oh,
all
so
right.
it's Elsha?
All right. Now go look so. Now go look so nice. Now go look so nice. So this are Cayman people. The beach, you're free to go anywhere around Cayman, and Cayman we have more beaches than Cayman. We're bigger. So we have more beaches, more miles of beaches. And we don't have none for ourselves right now. You see that? Eh?
Yes. Beautiful. People have
you
access
cannot
to the
score,
beaches.
they have access. You got Antigua, St. Lucia, them have access to them beaches. You can't make Sir Lollipop them and thing them, you know, them have sell and then I tell about the beach, them and they talk about this and that foolishness. Foolishness.
What is the problem? You see, listen, Ziggy Marley went to, as we all know within the chat what happened with Ziggy Marley, and they tried to downplay it. And you know, again I say to the Prime Minister, sir, the right honorable oldness, sir, what is going on with you, man? What is going on with you? Don't you see the needs of the people? Can't you see what is going on in Jamaica? The people are upset. How can you have beaches where your people have, and you have restriction to go to your beaches? Even the tourists, them, you know, they try to confine them in the hotels because they don't want them go down and meet the general populace. You remember years ago, back in the 70s, even up to 80s, them used to use ganja as one of the big things why them don't want the tourists them to leave the resort. Because man, I go make on smoke ganja and all these things.
But who's got the most ganja?
You understand?
How would them sell drugs to when they ship out them drugs? They're the same people them. The people them take drugs. But when them have them big parties and these things, them not sniff all for cocaine and go with them all for things. These are things that we know. When them come to Jamaica, them have some angel where them promote, man, and we in a Jamaica the devil. Them to stop it, man. Stop that thing, them, you can't do that. Me a book place, so we have Hilton for put artists. Hilton, you know, them may not see. Them they have no pool in there, and a pool. That's nice hotel. That's nice. So artists are going to Hilton. There's some nice hotel and nice lobby and everything. And When you walk away, me no guard not there to stop me. No.
But why? Why?
Yeah?
And
In Jamaica, guard are stopping them up thing and it has stopped and I can't
but listen to the hypocrisy with them. Well, that's what I say, Wayne. I don't understand why people would think everything is politics. Duns River Fall are some of the places. Local 500, foreign $1,000. What the hell is that? If you charge everybody $500, all right, to pay the people.
Local free.
You know what I'm saying, man? You have your beaches where your people go, and yet you not rob so much money left, right, and center. There's a particular place where I observed some work was being done with. And when I see them doing the work on the road, I turn to one of my colleagues and I say, I guarantee you if you come back here 6 months later, you see where them work from you, so you go further down the road, that's it. And I wonder the amount of money where they tell the Ministry of Labour, whosoever portfolio that falls under, the amount of work where them claims to them do.
Yeah.
You understand? You leave from certain part of certain parishes and go into the rural areas. And you talk about road condition. Vehicle have to pull over for other vehicles to pass. But if some of the roads on the corporate areas stay so bad, just imagine the country areas. So, rural areas, just consider the same thing. Because everything, people make it political, Wayne. That's where the problem lies. Nobody can see that we need help for the people. See the needs of the people.
That's where the pan, brother. That's how they depend. That's where the pan. We're not business about with them attack. You see, enough of them come out and attack now. Not even Prime Minister. I'm in a boss and chat. When you give the house of taxpayers money that when you do, you not do. Me not even ask you. When me do, no do. I remember telling you this. I can't tell you no. Like big and bold, me never get a cent from politician yet. No politician can buy me out. And then I go on a thief up money and a taxpayer our money, taxpayers' money on a thief. See? One thing, man. I'm a born no more, I'm a whole government accountable. So when I put that shit, I tell you no. What me do, we not do. Uno not do. Uno never, and I like them do hard work, you know. Them study if you got thief and come in politics and thief up the whole place. Them for go, man.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Because how can you jump up? I mean, look at the recent speech that was given by that decrepit low-life piece of nothingness.
Yeah.
That fucking vase. I talk about this and I run off a motor and I carry on. You think a lot of them behaviors will be tolerated in some places? You understand? Sometimes I have to wonder if some of these people have secret for the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister said when they killed the 2 kids down in one, I think it was Westmoreland, him couldn't sleep at night. The way him teared up when he was at the church speaking. And even one time when they went into a place and killed a grandmother, if you remember, you and I had a discussion. I'm saying them go look for an old woman and kill her. And your even react to me was that sometimes the man do thing and people go back for revenge, which it happens. You understand?
And we don't want it happen, but it do happen because remember, when you go kill somebody, mother or somebody, and then you have mother to one them thing. Yeah, people that think out of the box. Them just come, you kill my mother. You have to kill your granny and your grandfather and everybody around you too. So you stop do that. We see it happen to man. Them for stop that. People in trouble, you don't involve them. Big people, just respect them. You have the granny you love her, do the same thing and show respect. You understand? Don't do that, man. Yeah, mom. Yeah. You want me to call about now? How this? Oh, the record, Wagwan, record shop. Hey, Wagwan. Wagwan, sir. All right, sir. Everything good? All right. Don't move. Me can sign off in 2 minutes. Don't move. Don't move. Yeah, man.
All right, Wayne.
Yes,
yeah,
brother.
man. Before you leave, Wayne, we just want to big up Megavolt. Well, Megavolt funny interacted,
Yeah.
Megavolt in the Jamaica Police Academy, you are taught one thing. Comply then complain.
and that's not the one way of black people that 90%. All right. So if you and me are brethren or what have you, and you know, say you have your mother or what have you, when you go in that thing, you see, let me tell you what I believe. When you go in the police force, it shouldn't even name force, it should name department or something. No. But when you go in that, if you go in there to serve, reassure and protect. If you make it better that your people, them all right. Not to go in there for bully, extort and collect. Me at the man and turn it in a gang thing. It's wrong. Because when you leave, once a police, twice a civilian, then it will continue. You train some man, but train some other man. We train some man. Remember, Pyro gets spray, brother. It hurt me because me I say no, he's a big man, you shouldn't spray him. But when the other hand, a man, it's a lonesome, but look how much all new stronger people, me understand that too. So him forget to spray more than the next senior man, but him shouldn't get sprayed. You understand what I say? Because you couldn't give him no chat, you know, when him not police, you know. But me I say, stop set these things that it are a recachiate by your brother. Understand me, no man?
But we listen. Anybody in the chat where live in North America or understand, for those of us who know about criminology and the criminal code or the rules of the road, etc. The constable gave Pharaoh a direct command. Please, sir, stay in your vehicle. He exited the vehicle like he want to bad up the constable. Now, if the constable pepper spray him, understand me, people in the chat. Me now say me I support the constable for pepper spray me now. But you're giving a direct command, so why exit your vehicle? Why exit your vehicle?
Yeah, if you spray me, but you don't even bother do that. But wait,
listen. We have to. But hear me for a minute. Every constable that is out on the street, they have different personalities. Make a whole know this though. The training, you get the training, you apply the skills. If a police, and I've said this to you before, if Douglas is speeding, and I pull over Douglas for speeding, and I said, Mr. Allen, I would say, sir, can I get a driver's license, insurance, blah, blah, blah. And Douglas said to me, why you pull me over? Douglas already knowing why I pull him over, you know. Because he knows
you say just comply. If you have speed, just reason with you. I want thing, you know, cut it. You're right.
That's why I talked to you and said don't be biased because
you're right, brother. So you say for me,
people might think every time you pick up for the JDF.
No,
it's not so. We're talking about complying.
Yes. So if I mean,
Douglas, so here's my discretion. Here's my discretion, Will. Mr. Douglas, you were speeding. Mr. Douglas, you were going 20. Douglas, may I pick for you tonight? It's like we just love your vibes. You were doing 20 over, Mr. Douglas. Here's what I'm gonna do. You were speeding. I'm gonna reduce the ticket. I'm gonna give you a ticket, but I'm gonna reduce it. If Mr. Douglas know that if I had given him the exact reading for him speeding, it might affect his insurance
and affect his license.
So I, as the officer, use my discretion. By reducing the speed, but him still have to pay a fine. Police have to be paid, nurses have to be paid, ministers have to be paid, the public has to be paid. If you commit a traffic violation or crime, whatever, if you go through due process. How many people are let off more than one time by just a warning? But society is hypocritical. Here's where I have the problem. Hold on, wait. Here's where I have the problem now. Here's where we have the problem. When a politician
you know me, I'm gonna stop. You know.
Experience, Will. I'm 61 years old.
Yes, you know me, I'm going to.
I did my due diligence. So what I'm saying, if you commit a violation and you are accosted by the police, and the police can use discretionary, their own discretion, as in, sir, listen, I'm letting you off with a warning.
Yes.
You understand? So how are you have the police that are there to enforce the law, to enforce the rules. If you know you create problems, you give the police a hard time to win. They tell you, you know how much time man take go suck your mother, push you whole. Sorry for my language, people. So them people come back to boy. You know how much time them think they face me, Will. I'm just saying for me, I say,
you're not shooting nobody. You're not putting nobody. You just do your work.
Listen, you remember there was a situation where some officers had a man that was drinking, and they must say, "Batty boy, I'm not gonna kill you." And pile up the police them. I am telling you this without a doubt. You couldn't threaten a police in North America. Tell him say you kill him and get away with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna charge you. You
know that the Will. Let me tell you something. You see, let me tell you this in a Will.
Yeah, man.
You see, Jamaica police officers work in one of the most hostile environment.
One of the most.
People in the chat, one of the most. Yeah. People in the chat, excuse me, but me I be honest, because Will, I have experienced it. You're working one of the most hostile environment. No matter all when you're nice, you're not nice. Because them see you as welcome. But boy, idiot boy. And yet, a lot of them have family that are police officers.
Yes, but as I said before, brother, I'm not biased. As I said before, if we just put certain things one side and be fair, hold government accountable, hold the big boys accountable, and stop. Because most of the time, you have right now, we're going teacher, everybody, doctor, and everybody. When you give them the power right now, them have power over the people. Not the big boys. Not the woman when I open her phone for 1 year and all. And not even coach your answer to because she named Essa.
Yes.
That's the stuff, brother. I want law over the world. I don't drive and break laws, you know. All right, let me tell them again. When me travel, I travel long time. I never, me and no police. Because me a police friend all over the world. I'm telling anybody, me not hide it. Me not hide it. Me a police friend all over the world. Me have a friend all over the world. See? Me a man we deal with laws. You can't come to my place. Well, who come to my place, them know. If you're armed, you can't step in my place. Don't follow no man. You can't, whether I'm screwed or whether this and that, you can't come smoke. No violation, not like these things. I'm in the business of who? Police come and screwed already, I have to back off, I'm frightened, you know. I said, me alone, so me, you know, family, I have been rifle. I said, you're a bail, man. Come here, Lucian attack, and I have some of that study with him. Yeah, and kind of him throw me off. I mean, I like that thing there, you know. You come around me, you know, my working zone and them thing. They can't do that, don't do it. I don't like it, you know. Yeah, you have to deal. You understand? But you show respect, you know. You can't just come like, you know, like me and your emergency, but you're right for a police force, say, like it as a cutting. That is not no manners. Me no like that thing there. You can't do that. You can't do that. You know, me no work with that. True that's why I don't really go people yard and I don't violate people thing to keep on my one and me as a man, me make sure. As I said before, you know, me as a man, you know, some things when me do it unbelievably, you know. And that me I tell you, enough of them where I chat, them not do what me do, you know. I just show me that they have to just talk. If you go and ask one of them artists here. Can you remember man can't call me name and draw a card pan none of them. They might tell you say, yo, you don't have no sense, man. When I greet this man that over, you know what I'm saying? Move! Yeah, man.
If you're a humanitarian, you cannot change.
Me can't change, brother.
You're the problem when we have will.
Yes.
Why people like you have to do what you're doing. So you have a constituency.
Yeah.
You have the constituency. People live in the constituency, right?
Yeah.
You have the councillors, you have the caretakers, you have the member of parliament. Okay. So the member of parliament don't know the little district them where him only hear the names them now and again. What are the councillors and the caretakers doing for the benefit of the people?
No.
It is a duty of the councillors and the caretakers to look at to see the needs of the people in the community. Go to the member of parliament and say, listen. Because at the end of the day, you know, as me say, me like wellness and me have socialist. Me have starch PNP. But why I'm saying what I'm saying? And Douglas understand what me I say. The man came with ideas that were enlightening, that were inspirational and bright. You can't take that away from him.
No, but where him get it from? The arrogance and the talking.
Yes, we agree to that. We agree to that.
I'm not uncle that agree. I agree to this too. You see, when me look on, you know, I act, all right. So, hold on. You know, say, I say something to you. Don't forget what you say. You know, say, me say that a girl get tricked in them life. Them did have them good baby father or them good husband and them left them because man come down with big chain and I promise them this and that and them mash up them own life for these things, brother. Me see it happen. Remember me do music. Me see it happen. Turn to people and tell them stop that thing there. When you have your youth, them grow them in that respect. Me don't know, but me like family life, you know. Me like when you see a woman there, she more loyal, you know. You understand? Me not say loyal to loyalty, me say loyal, you know. Loyal and, you know, with respect and morals. That no man no combine you like how some woman going to some place and we look 10 man and them a friend and them a pine pan house and beat it up. Me not like them thing that you have come like you have too much man there. You shouldn't have one woman with 10 man up and 20 man and them are up and down like them. I eat that bad. Me not like these things, you know. So me like you said something with all respect. I mean, I tell you to change back the world better. Woman for respect,
and
man. To change the world.
In fairness to
with honest, when me see the big house and them thing that alone, you know, me not really want to hear what I say because you have to declare that, you know, brother. And I like you was a businessman and you didn't have this and that. Your cause and say poor people if you have big house, them if you have mansion. So right away you detour and the track. You understand? The track shot. And that's the truth. So when you if you even come and tell me say, well, this and that on me and you know, teacher this and that, me know say you come with some wickedness. Because you never really know yourself in the first place, brother. You have to be real. When me say me do something like that, me do. If me not do it, me not do it. And I like you can't come say boom bam. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell any man this around the world. Remember, you know, anything at all, me do it documented. It's always there. If I something me I do it always documented. So and I like you can't come and say, Lord, some do this. You can flap yourself and people look at you as a big piece of shit. Because me know, you know, because me there 40 years or 50 years ahead of them, you know. So anything me do, me always because me think that way out of the box for a long time.
And Will, you're entitled to your opinion and you're entitled to the way you feel. You understand?
Yes.
And nobody can break that. And
yes.
There's a cause to the effect. Will, there is nothing that happens in this world without a cause.
Yes.
The reason why you're upset with the Prime Minister is because of this and because of that and because of that situation. So there is a situation attached to it.
Yes.
You're looking at his history. Let me tell you something. I told you personally that in my views, Mr. Golding is so simple for me. I'm right, and we discussed this.
Yes.
I'm nothing against him, but I like a strong leader, a person that has strong personality and stuff like that. When him come out the first time, I'm say bring him back again. There's a reason why. You understand? So everybody can use them own little ways to do things or portray themselves. Because listen to me. If you're doing an interview for a job, you have to sell yourself. Let's be real on that. And everybody in the chat that have been through an interview for a job knows what I'm talking about. You have to sell yourself. If you join the force, you sit before an interview panel because they want to know what is going on inside your head. If you go, no matter which field you're going, there's an interview process. So hear what I'm saying, Wayne. Yes, we know Mr. Oldness come and him say more do this and him say more do that. He have a big house so him can't declare. If he has gotten is whatever him have true ill-gotten means, one day it will be revealed. If any member of parliament have their big house and them land and thief up land and do whatever, through ill-gotten means, it will be revealed. Because you know what? You cannot live forever. You can't hold on to things forever. The thing that I find with some of these parliamentarians, they behave like bullies. They don't want to answer questions to nobody.
Yeah, and disrespect the people them where you get them vote. Okay, and turn it in a dynasty. Them Pitney and them wife and everybody and me say we never know that. You want to put back civics in a school, brother.
Yeah, man. Indicom is very active. Indicom is very active. So if a policeman shoots somebody, I don't know the level of investigation that Indicom use or them tactics. Oh, them go about them business. Because that is their thing. But you're exactly right. Put civics back in school. Let the students know about their rights and their duties as it relates to their country. Tell them about the heroes. They want to know about the Moranville Rebellion. They want to know that in 1655 the English invaded the island. They want to know that Jamaica was Spanish first. They want to know that Henry Morgan, who was a pirate, was at one time the governor of Jamaica. And the list goes on and on.
And we still have some pirate now still. We still have Henry Morgan family, you know.
Right. And they want to know who played important roles in the establishment. Tell them about Parliament. How do you come up with a bill?
How Parliament's supposed to behave. How it's supposed to run.
How people have to vote on a bill.
Prime Minister supposed to serve. Them are the servant of the people.
Because
the police supposed to serve and protect. What is this? What them supposed to do when a police stop you? What you're supposed to do? Or I'm supposed to approach and you approach him back. Make we get back instead, brother.
Exactly.
I just got me an ask, you know. And don't look down for nobody. If my band in a foul could be not a foul. And I me carry myself on earth and my mother and my father. Me just want to break the chain. Give me a chance to break the chain now. But don't step in my neck and don't step in the poor people neck. Me now, I remember we could have joined them, you know. But me refuse to join them. Because if them man not eat and them picnic, I go bed hungry and them thing that hurt my head. That's just me. Me can't change. See? Me can't change. One day we not go there, brother. One day we not go there, you know.
Wayne.
See?
We can't live. Let me tell you something, Wayne. Let me reason with you for 1 minute, because I know you're soon gone.
Yeah.
I say this. I have to big up apps, you know, because I say apps, I'm not big enough.
All right.
Big up yourself.
Before you talk, look at.
No, let me tell you something with you. Stick up in, Wayne. Stick up in. 1 minute. I say this to you. I remember when I used to work New Kingston at night time a lot. Because we used to up night property. I used to see the girl them on the road also. I used to tell my brethren them, you know, to leave them alone. You know, so the oldest prostitute, the oldest job, you have to call it job in the world, was prostitution. That's the from creation. And you can't stop it. Am I going to put down a female because she's a prostitute? Absolutely not. You understand? Because I'm not God, I'm not judge and jury over nobody. If I am a working officer, ops know this too. If ops step on patrol and see a man walk down the street, and him look suspicious, ops can identify. I used to do it. I'm not that many pick for everybody. But you know how much time I'm bridging them on road and take gun off a man wheel?
Yeah.
Because the way I move, the way I'm act, him have boomy. You know what Jamaican talk? Him have boomy. Some of them are run to and we still grab them. So I'm just saying, if you will, I understand your animosity, you know, and I understand your rage and your anger, you know, and we can't stop that. You understand? But you have a different approach to a situation. I have a different approach.
Yeah.
Because I say again, you see when the man get in a Bailey house, Bailey go to jail for me. Bailey would go to jail, you know. Me I lock him up. He might go in a station.
Lock him up brother, I'm not get 100 years now.
Wait, he must forget who he forget. Royal Reed. If I go to
the prison too.
all in front of the students, them I put there.
One to Miller.
Because you are no different from me now, but I apply the rules of law. I apply that because there is an application. Make them go get them lawyer to defend them. You understand? Yeah. And so too, you as a police officer, you make sure you have a good relationship with the crown. Because no matter what they're doing, Wayne, they must not get away with the type of things they get away with. And nobody's stupid. Listen. Back in the day when there was no social media, they couldn't tell the public anything. The Gleaner, the Observer, the Star, you name it, could have come out and say anything to anybody. Now we have social media, we have cell phones, we have high technology phones, we have high surveillance systems, right? Yes. Business people have their business running. Because I am, right? The business people have their business running. And these criminal elements, whether it be a phone store, a grocery store, you name it. Remember, these places are providing jobs. Wayne, if you even employ 3 people, you're putting food on somebody's table. Yeah. They're going to these business places with respect for nobody. You understand? And then recently, and I can tell Douglas and Paula, everybody in the chat, go and look back upon a speech that the Prime Minister made. The Prime Minister said, man, I go around with gun where cost $500,000 to $800,000. Where them could I get the money from? Wayne, how long have I been saying this? Me see more with
I said that a million years. But we do all the tune, we push up the tune, stop investing in crime. I said that long time. I tell him much money for your gun.
They can't even find a nice dinner. I am not going to say the Prime Minister is responsible for each and every ministry, as in the performance of the people. That's why you appoint ministers and put them there. Yeah, but the buck stop with him, brother. Yes, I know the buck stop. Exactly. But I'm saying, Wayne, look here. If you have Paula and Douglas and Colleen and me of myself and Abs and Empress and everybody, 12 people under your under your care. You're the head boss, you're the big man. Yes. And you give us 12 tasks to perform. Yeah. It is our duty to report to you what we do over time.
Not only that, you know, because you remember you have to come and you have to check me. So if me get a store over here for run, and when me come to the thing, them pile up, nothing going on tight and everything, and but me still have to pay you. You will get fired in a better. Me I give somebody else a job. So I'm like, you just ask something, me I gotta check it, because me don't go think me I sign up on something, me I gotta talk. At 12 I don't know, or 14 or 20 I don't know. But this is my job. So I have to overlook it. Same like how the private sector can run for them thing and make profit. I saw the public sector, the Prime Minister, and to look over the thing that I'm job, brother. And him have people talk to him. And then by the way, when me, all right, so hear this, me a prime minister, right? And when me look now, you say, tough time they come out and me want to look good and say, well, we spend much billion. I want to buy some false teeth. Remember, you know, market me if you make people eat healthy. Or you can eat healthy with market me with advertisement when you don't have no food to eat. It's no different from the false teeth, brother. You get 80 million there, so market me. No, you can spend 60 million now, say I give some false teeth. Where you can eat dirt. And the Prime Minister not hear it. Them have to discuss this in the cabinet, brother, before them come with these things. So him know what them are do. And I like them get up and just go do it. You have to discuss that. Because that's what them have them cabinet meet now. Them have to discuss it, you know. Them have come up with this and discuss and say, okay, this is a work, that boom bam, it a cause this. And I like you just get up and just do it by your own. So when if you go on like you do it by your own, you can tell me a lie. That's why I say we want about civics, because we know the thing run.
Of course, but wait, you know something, Will? I even doubt a lot of times the Prime Minister himself get a press briefing. I'm going to draw your attention to a comment when Megavolt make that is very, very, you see, let's see people in this chat here, we have to love them, you know. We love them, you know. Megavolt made a very serious, a very articulate comment where people wouldn't understand, you know. You see in school, when as Megavolt say, them used to put people in some categorize the student and put them in a categories and claims to them done. So
up to now.
If there were no doctors, there would be no patients. If there were no teachers, there would be no student. You name it. You understand?
Go forward on that. I forgot to mama. Go forward on that. When you come to
hold on, Mr. Man. Some people are slow learners, Will.
Yes.
I happen to deal with this on a regular, like even when you're ratting on it, I do community and justice services.
Yes.
I did criminology, the whole works. I excelled extremely well. You understand? And you know my thing now. You understand? Because high end. But I'm just saying, some people are slow learners.
We know that.
I mean, when you move from one stage to the next stage, people gravitate towards you. Because they must say, yeah, I have been in situations where a man say, boy, you're Jamaican and you're so advanced and you're so skilled and you know this and thing. Because what? I learn fast and I embed what I learn within my head. But if you will start something, it doesn't mean you have to grasp it immediately. But here we go now. Put a car in your hand. You'd have pulled down the whole car in an hour.
That's why man they say if them not have the this, you put them in something. That's one. Them, number two, you cannot and the government to stop do this. You come from a poor place, then the school them where you are going to pass or something. But the big boy picking them go immaculate and thing like you separate it. And you put it there so. And okay, them not pass, them go prep school, them have them space in there. Them not have to think about the pass. But you have to pass and get the 19 of how much. To get a little space and a few space left for you. Because I feed them picking up to go them school there. Campion and the school. Allow me to tell. So the traditional school, and in a family you can't have that. You live in a where you live, you go to high school around there.
Of course, but hold the thought for a minute. I went through university here. Listen to this.
Yeah.
Listen to this, Will. There was in the classes, according to your knowledge of English, you have to write an exam for certain program, an English exam for certain program. When you write an essay, they look at the way how you write the essay, your format. If you're talking about food, let's see if you break it down. Because I can say, Will, give me an essay on food. You can't just write about food. More hear about banana, mango, apple, and orange. I witnessed a situation one day where a professor asked a few students, how the hell you guys ended up in this class? Because their knowledge of the English language was far-based. And you know to win because you're where you are. Recently, a country in Asia, 700 odd students were exited from North America because the papers were bogus. You know what I'm talking about too.
Yes,
you understand? Yes. So oftentimes you find, Will, that a lot of things happen in Jamaica just for them because they got Campion and because they got JC and because they go. I mean, I understand when it comes to certain aspect of teaching and whatever. Yes. You understand? But it doesn't make you dumb and dumber.
No.
You understand? There are many students that some people were not, you call it, and people in the chat know who have at least experience. They're not cut for the class.
Yeah, but it will stop, man.
Some people just love trade. Some people just love.
So tell me something now. You think so? You gonna see one of them uptown people, them big boys, picnic go Donald Quarry? Aye. No. Then no. Certain two they should have say I and think no. Them have to go camp because them have the space already cut out for them. Then go prep school and then go there so. So when them do them right away classism in a better. So them leave on go few look at space. So you're alright. Let me show you how it's bad. You have certain school, all age school. When a kid get up and get like a 95 or a 98, when you look that kid the guy in a paper, that means the school now do good then. It has said that kid you excel this and that and you say okay. It can't happen in them place better. It's something with the kid them are send come call and he get special, they have some special attention and all kind of in the same class. 2 teachers, all the while this and that. So everybody are drop. Now my daughter for go university in September. I say honor roll student straight. We can just show be an honor roll. So I mean honor roll straight. See them on the board because you know them have them look government sitting when them have them look school one share part of that. Them consulting and them things. So she,
but of course, I mean like
a professor. She does a professor man. Same so me know them things every year my son them. Well, you have some bright kids to yourself, so me not even say nothing. So you understand? So me not even say nothing. Well, I know me not say nothing because that's some professor you have.
Extremely intelligent. They all have masters. 100 for we not brag. So
you know, have some bright kids too. So this is how we work, pan man. So that's how we tell us. So we're there, and I say that in a deal with you know. We don't want to follow some people. Just want, but we want the same thing as we as ghetto. And we break the chain, we want the same thing for these kids who are growing at the ghetto and them thing there. We want the same thing. We have carrying every reason with carrying because him read and write. And him very bright. Something very hearing with you won't even believe. Jamaican, very bright. Of course.
You know,
so these are the things that, you know, so, you know, it's nice when you have them and you don't have to come like a book back, but me I tell you. Yeah, and you can't tell him no stupidness neither, none of them. So you're good. But you have some be bad kids him after, you know, boy, yeah, man. Yeah, man.
A lot of libraries. They need to put libraries in the communities.
That's what I talk about, man. So when you hear we are talking, like what we say, dad and super granddad and we are telling them something, we know we are talking. About for poor people. We know the trauma where them got you. You know, when you're in there, so you know have no talk and you know, rifle back and them you just think about it, say you have no talk over your life. You're 10, you're 9, you're 8, you're 7, and you're gunshot, and you live in a one board house and when you look at zinc fence on you and start a fire near you, you don't know if you're dead or not. And you have to dip on the floor and then you have to get up and go to school in the morning and you don't have no food to eat and come back. And you go through the wall of this. And like you look on the house on the hill, but your mother not come from up there, so you can't leave, go up there. You have to come back in the same place. Just imagine when them go through. Nobody talk to them. And me I say, oh God, man, them not have hey, hey, John, hey, people must stop vote for them still, you know. And I joke on the killer, them for go, you know. Them for go, you know, brother. Yeah, man, them for go, man. Them for go, man.
Share something with you. Share something with you, to win.
Yeah,
I remember when one of my boys was smaller, and the people in the chat can just see the psychological thing that I'm saying, the psychological attachment to it. So he was like 7 at the time, 6 or 7, and he brought home a stone, a rock, right? That he picked up at the lake, right? And when he bring the stone, he said, Dad, this is assignment I have. What do you think about this? So he drew a face on the rock, and on the rock he wrote, Dad rocks. I know you understand what I say?
Yeah,
so he drew on the rock, Dad rocks. That means that is cool.
Yeah,
so
man.
These are the things that you use to identify. You understand? The upbringing and the way your kids brainstorm. Because children are very creative, you know. You understand?
Yeah.
In their eyes, they see things different. There is one again I'm going to share with the family in the chat. There's a little girl on TikTok, and she said, the mom said to her, the mom asked her about weight, like fat. So she said, when I grow up, I want to be a skinny girl and not a fat girl. And the mom said, do you know any fat girl? And she looks at the mom with a honest eye, as in, but you're fat. So eventually she said, one is sitting in front of me. That's the mind of a child. You understand? So there are things that the creativity of a child's mind is important in their upbringing. And, this is why I said, no matter where you are, no matter what society, no matter what you do, it is very important. We know it's not going to happen all the time for both parents to be in a child's life. Even if you divorce later down the road, at a certain stage, they have been through that process where the knowledge, the experience, that learning can be shared between. Because a lot of homes stay together, husband and wife live like puss and dog, but some people stay in relationships because they want to see, as you said, the kids pass the word, that them can do things for themselves. So, the educate this, the one thing, I think the UIC president said one time too, in an interview that was being done, he said he never passed common entrance, but at the end of the day, regardless of how people think about him, he's very smart and articulate the way he expresses himself and things that he put forward. You understand? Because you have to give a man credit where credit is due. The Prime Minister went through university, you understand, and him get all kind of whatever I'm supposed to have. Horace Chang, Mr. Tufton, everybody go through them various, whether them buy or them not buy, whether them cheat or them not cheat. So here's the expectation. Whatever you have that is to be used for the upliftment and the benefit of the people in general, apply those skills. That's all people are asking. And it goes back to when we talk about you, Wayne, being the head of an organization. You are expecting that you manage your company and the people that are under the managers that are under your company. They're supposed to report to you and say, listen, Mr. Lonesome, this is what we have done. This is what we want to do. You meet in a meeting and you explain all these things. Sometimes you wonder if the members of parliament are even doing these things because they act like they don't care.
Nobody not care. And then remember,
that's what people have a problem with.
Yes.
The Prime Minister said he don't have to respond to everything. But at the end of the day, some things the Prime Minister have to respond to.
All right, look at the difference. Let me show you something now. You remember when Bruce was going, Bruce to make a difference? Him start off, I think every Friday, him have Prime Minister call up there, but you can't hear. I said, I would want to fix it. I said, okay, what, and him try to fix it. Him just go slide along the way. But that was a good start, brother. Him have a radar thing catch him up on the radar up at the same place there. With them there. Up at the office. Saying? So them used to call him every Friday, them used to call him, right? Yes, some people talk to him and tell him what going over this and him just saying, so okay, that and that and that. So him know, so you have a tie with the people them and everything. And these are the things where I say, all member of parliament accountable. You understand? All government accountable. You have to start holding them accountable. And stop take a vote like some plaything, because when you take a vote and give a guy, are your kids them future you put in them hand. When you look film kids them if them sick them fly out Miami and go anywhere, but your kids them have to take nasty public with them and rape all people now with dirty and nasty and things so. It's wrong.
100%
it's wrong. If you call like me though, you know certain little things to get on them things, I say it's wrong. Jamaican have to say so. Me hear the man, I'm want to show these things now. Because me hear the one that me I tell you say about job creation and growth. That one day. He must say, no, well, we need to grow ourselves and we need to build because we need to export more and we need banana, but we have mango and we can buy everything what me I say right now. Every single thing. That's for sure, people are like, me I say something wrong, Me and the eye them I say nothing wrong, So all them want me to chop off a building or something, but them I say what me I say.
Nobody is saying anything wrong because the demand will.
Yes.
The demand for Jamaican produce is noted throughout the world.
Of course.
The demand for Jamaican produce.
So we have them create employment, brother.
Hey, Will, I went to a store one time and a lady was irate asking the person who run the store when am I going to get sweet yam. I mean, people like chat know sweet yam. Because if you put sweet yam in a soup, it thicken it up fast and things. Just like yellow yam. Everybody know about Trelawney yam. Everybody know about Jamaica scallion and thyme and you name it. You understand what I say? So nobody now. You see, you know what is a sad thing, Wayne? You know, you so have to go. You know what is sad?
Yes.
These type of reasoning that we're doing is very important. Here's the sad thing about it.
Brother, civics, civics. So it needed.
We make everything in Jamaica too political. And that's the problem. You can't express yourself. You can't talk about something that you see happening. You can't express and say, well, listen, you think this road should be fixed? You think the beaches should be okay for the public? You think so should be a way? You think minimum wage should be higher than this? Because people can't survive. I say, well, this is something that the Prime Minister know. Because I come from 1 bedroom to 2 bedroom. His father was a farmer. His father was a farmer. And his mother was a civil servant. The Prime Minister know.
I don't know if with a single granny, single payment.
The Prime Minister find a gold mine and build him house and sell him gold and build him house. All
that's it. For the guy, you're not about the one I forgot me did it then, you know. I want the guy, you know. But anyway, make a wrap it up. But let me tell you something, man. It grieves me when I say the youth them now have nothing to eat and them thing. And I joke me I make. It grieves me. I'm not busy more what people want to say and one bag of foolishness. You know, I can't tell a single-handedly. I mean, I have to ask, I have to boast. I say them not do nothing like what I do. Remember, you know, you have a job. You have the purse. You're supposed to do what you do. You go around and you just go check the place. See? And then you don't understand me. Yeah, brother. Yeah, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because it's okay. Because where I am, the
phone dead. I phone the dead. Yeah. Yep. You just Douglas Silent and have young man. I'm a fucker something I eat when I'm done. Gotta eat something right now, dog. Yeah, man. Bye-bye. That's what I say. If them follow what me, I say, no, we might talk the thing. We might talk about the mango, we might talk about this and about export, and then them have to produce more now and, you know, expand that, you know, because the deficit, me have to find something around $5.8 billion.
Well, I go to a particular place, you see. So when me walk out with my East Indian mango and my Julie mango, I $30 I'm spending up.
That may I tell you, you must have pound for you. I'll keep me wife buy keep me them, but
and not to talk about other produce we need. Because we
buy by the pound.
You remember back in the 60s and 70s, Will?
Yes.
When banana export like crazy out
banana,
of
because we have banana boat and them thing there. So but that
you remember one of the poem that we have about the story of the banana man?
Yeah,
all these things we talk about civics, well I'm thinking the teachers do it, I'm not sure. But all these little things. No, St. Mary, known for banana. You have a place called Chumozerka, not far from the prison. I mean,
enough far from the prison. Enough far. Can you one of that? Enough far from the prison for true. Yeah, man.
When we work the 14
yeah, man.
Different produce. You understand? Look for the demand for yellow yam.
So we
the demand.
We pass the prison and then drive through bad. I know there's St. Tanja bad. There's a pass the prison come down and then can we drive through all of that? You know, come down. You know, and come through the rest of it and go down. You know. Remember, me tell them me there everywhere. You know, me just see where you know, and I like. Some people are going off the mouth and say, look, but they everywhere, man, we're good, man.
listen what the government should be enthused about here. Them should be excited about. You have a program like you. Okay, fine, sometimes you cuss Mr. Wellness or you call them out and things. But he should be happy when people voice their opinions, when people talk about things that they want. So even if him hear up, we know everybody know Moko, but suppose one day the Prime Minister here said the people in Moko so them not have no water and them not no light. Him go to the parliament, the representative, the person who represent the constituency and say, listen, the people of the constituency say them not have no light and water. How you get so complacent? How come the people needs are not met? Where are the councillors and the caretakers? Because people are voting for them. And I ask you the question and I ask the people in the chat again, what is the expectation of the people when they vote for a government? The government is there to provide the needs for the people. You understand? So you get your members and you appoint them. So right now, if the Prime Minister shuffle in cabinet, he might even get a little better result. I'm not saying it's going to be heightened to 200%. But shuffle the cabinet then. Move people around. Demote some of them and put them on backbench. And give people tasks. Use young minds. Involve young people in politics too. It doesn't matter because them not live forever, Wayne. Shamuda and enough of them went away coming like Olig. You know what Olig is?
Olig that, man.
Them soon dead out and gone. Involve young people in politics.
Yeah, man.
You understand? Involve them in politics. Let them know about the political system of Jamaica and indulge them. It is nice when you have competition. You can't have one party. It would be stupid if one party win all 63 seats. You wouldn't feel happy about that.
No, you see, but
it would be ridiculous.
No, but you see, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but remember, so 1983 man, they don't run, they don't contest. So them did have all 60. So what them do, them have all of that, but yes, still, you see, that's why she gonna go win one time, you know. Because that seat, the way him get back like that, when the snap election, nobody go with him. Because, you know, and then Peter Phillips shouldn't even go with Andrew, because it does save, you know, sometimes you save more life, because you can have a pandemic where you lock up people and charge them 200,000, and then him sitting about him still go, but me that say, no go. He want it, make him have it. Because it ain't up to the same results. Because when him have this now, then he might do some more wet this thing, and then you can see the full evil line. And then you get 391 power. But this time it now go so, you know, you have some people get try, who forgot the ear, go the ear. People get serious now. Them do what people them too bad. Let me tell you something too. Let me take serious. Who may I talk to them? I tell them, say, let me tell you this. You see, I think one of my sons. May I tell them, say, you see, every young youth who pass never have a family, is a generation you wipe out. Is a generation you wipe out. So if you have a brother who is dead by the gun or whatever, and I like him sick and dead and whatever, you never have a family. When you wipe him out, you know, then like a woman get some youth, so him that get them youth, no. You wipe out a generation, them youth, then a ban with a ban. Yeah, because your mother and your father could be somebody else, you know, brother. It could never be somebody else. No care who your mother or your father. Could never be. You know, like somebody else said, boy, me hate my mother. No, don't hate her. I'm going to tell people them kind of look at things. You don't know if she go through the postmortem depression. You don't know if she'd have to give away. Like how the baby, them hang up the baby and think, we don't know what the mother got through. That says she wicked. So now, throw over the key. I would never say that. Because you see me have more understanding. Because she don't put that on the ground and think she put it on the baby. Come on, all right. But maybe we don't know what she got through. Sometimes you don't know if you understand what I say, you don't know what them I got through. The father sometimes do some things you don't know. So you see what you do? You get life, try forgive and you move on, try to know them too. Because I see a youth with them face swell up and thing, him have B group blood, B type blood. They know that rare. And right now him don't know, like, you know, something go up, him have something where him bone easy for break and them thing. Then him have a kind of problem, and right now him want some kidney transplant or something, and him no know no father. Him no know nobody, you know, feel him, you know, to help him out, and him have to go through. Him have dialysis, I went through dialysis and everything.
But wait,
and you know, it hurt, you know, so, you know, sometimes you feel, you know.
Here one of the things that society use, Wayne, that I'm very upset about. As I know you so have to go, but listen.
Yes.
When some people say, boy, she have, look how much kidney she have.
That's wrong too, you don't do that.
Where them not gonna look for baby father.
No,
how do you know a lot of these baby mothers were not raped?
That is it, brother.
Look how many girls in the ghetto rape and have to keep it quiet. You understand? Some women get in relationships with them things, boy. Because at the end of the day, you know, me a man, you a man, Douglas a man. Let's be real now, our real world. A lot of us men, you know, we are full of cynicism, you know. We are very cynical. Oh, boy, we see a female, boy, she look nice, you know, and we want to get in with her, you know, we rope her in. Next thing you know, your true colors come out. So here's some of these nasty, low-life men go in a relationship with a female, them see them have them nice teenage daughter, them start prey upon them, and I watch the little bit of themselves.
And them trouble the little bit of them all the while, come on.
The mother now look on him and say, listen, get the fuck out of my place. Meet her next little, well, chances are she might have a youth fame, she meet her next little man. The cycle goes on and on. What about those? You have them who live uptown. Oh, baby mothers. When if you go in a freedom house and see the state where them living at, some of them can't even talk to the husband. Some of the husband them don't even sleep with their wife. But they uphold that standard for the people to see. And it happens in all classes of society.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Rich people, a lot of times, they live a life that is basically like a fallacy. It's a fictitious life.
Yes.
But they have to put that portrayal out there. You understand? To make people think, oh, everything is normal and everything is pristine. So the same thing applies to politics. If you are there to serve the people, Don't act like you're better than the people. See the needs of the people, meet the demands of the people. You understand? Give the people that drive. You see me, Wayne, I'm not biased, you know. I like Mr. Patterson. The man have very good ideas. Even some of the things he brought forward, just like wholeness, some of the same things that Mr. Manley talk about. But does he have the people to vet?
No.
I hardly think so. I hardly think so. And that is one of the, that is one of the, yeah, that is one of the drawbacks. Because let me tell you something. No matter what people say, and I'm not biased, and you, Wayne, is not biased either, because you and I talk all the time. I see a person, a man, a woman for who they are.
Yes.
You understand? And Patterson have class. The man have class. No matter what other things might be attached to him, the man have class. Just like Mr. Manley, who was the greatest prime minister and still is the greatest prime minister Jamaica ever.
But not until you see what I mean.
Am I campaigning for UIC? Absolutely not.
But let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you, I'm not cut you. I'm not cut you. But let me tell you something. Not until me see people in a real action, me not like me tell you say, oh okay. Like when I say the boom bam, we see my each and go like boom bam with us money. So when me see in a real action, like you get a go, like oh Andrew get a go now. Cause him different from him talking. When him get the go and you see what them a do, you know what if them really can't talking mean nothing to me in a better action.
We know that.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
So we don't talk. Anybody can talk pretty. I saw enough man talk pretty and get girl, you know. Them have them little man I do a plant, I do little thing and him always dirty, but him a work. And you see a man drive up a car, you don't know if I'm friend car. And him say, baby, boop, bop, bop. And I say, my man boring because he there, I stuck him stop, but him a go through. Me see it happen to family members.
But when it comes
right now, we go back and mash them up. The youth,
it comes,
him alright, and them not right. Me see it happen, man. That's what I say.
It comes back to what I said when about when it comes back to what I said about interview. You have to sell yourself. Because listen, and you know this, Douglas know this, and a brethren inside the way, Yumi Radio, if I say pronounce Yumi Radio or Yumi Radio. You look on him comment. Wait, in everything you do, whether it be politics, life skills, no matter who or what you are, you have to sell yourself. I'll share something with you quickly before. I had a sociology class, you see? And attached to that class, we had a class called conflict management. There was a young lady in the class that a lot of females did not like her. And I was always wondering, what had she done for people to be so upset with her all the time, even though her appearance was on a kind of miserable thing. You know, understand me I say? One day, we were doing an assignment and she asked me to assist her, and we decided to. Wait, believe me, I end up spending 2.5 hours with her just talking to her alone. That girl was molested from she was 9-year-old by a female family member.
That's what I'm saying.
I want you to understand what I'm saying. So you see, this is what and this girl was an excellent scholar. As a matter of fact, at one point, a girl hung herself on campus. One student killed herself. She was going through similar things. So we're talking about a revolving door of situations. And it goes back to the mental health and the artistic child that was raped and the behavior of people in our society. It is this topic that you're on this evening, you know, it's a very deep topic, you know. Yeah, because we have a crisis. And I'm going to appeal to the Prime Minister to reshuffle in cabinet and put someone who is more appreciative and is more knowledgeable when it comes to matters related to national security, the changes of certain things within the Jamaican Constabulary Force.
Health and education, brother.
Health and wellness and education, of course. Shuffle the cabinet. We cannot have people that are incompetent. Of course. I mean, Tufton, no, I mean, like, I'm not bash Tufton. I like him, but I don't think he's suitable for that position. Put him somewhere else where he can work. Chang, worse. I can't stand a bone in the man. I don't think he should even be doing matters of national security. The Prime Minister gonna feel bad knowing that him a run, he's the head for the government and afraid to shuffle people around?
All right.
The Prime Minister is not a secret for him, so why won't he shuffle them?
No, good that. Remember, my deputy Prime Minister too, you know. Remember that, you know, when was a national security minister, you know.
I know that.
Who bits to that name? After the next election, you give him deputy Prime Minister for why? What you tell me, say? What you tell Jamaica say? They can't travel. Well, them can't travel because it's a land crab. So them can't, you know, because I remember they see around 75% of water, but him have to watch shark and think and, you know, octopus and anything there. And, you know, squid and thing. Because maybe him could have just travel and go near, you know, creepy in, you know, but I probably have to have tank going on. I'm not thinking can breathe under water.
Wayne, do you know, Wayne?
Yeah.
That some people have absolutely, as Umar Radio said, absolutely no people skills. They have nothing about leadership skills. Just look at Warmington as an example. And I will not come off
you know, the leadership skill, brother.
And I will not come off for the fact that a man same game gun. Me not come off for you can't get the ex-police out of me nowhere. You can't get it out of me now.
No, but it's wrong, brother. It's wrong. We don't want to get it out of you neither. It's wrong. Because
once your name calling a criminality, me a dip on you like fly pan shit.
Then that's why
listen, the man them give Tony Brown ask for pardon and then give him pardon. So what you are telling me, say? You understand? Me now come off him case.
All right.
And any others like him, even the Minister of National Security, that they claim he was attached to gangs. We now stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Because the guns that go into the hands of these gunmen kill police, kill mother, kill father, kill brother, kill cousin, kill niece, and the list goes on and on. Babies too.
I remember, you know, the wire, the cable. Brother, remember, so the cable say, you have the black ass when him call, you know, him say, oh no, hold long the shipment are gone, you know. And it hold long, you know. Remember, wire tapping by UK government do that, you know. And a listener who them say them hear, they weak. You understand? But the man, the National Security Minister too. That's why I say, me no in a day, let me tell you, you know, action speak for me, you know. Because a man can come and talk when one talk and preach and make a bag of noise like him a preacher. Me no know that more see how you move and more see
they
you
all
speak.
do it because we
Get them breathe. You understand? Some
to
more see. Me no want no bag of noise neither, because me no know nice. You show me sit down and do my work, me do my work, you know, better. And me know what me do. I mean, I come from both part what me do. Me not even late out. Like most of my brethren, like I was on the file and them, them and my brother same, like you my brother set speed. I just say, but no man, one day if you late, I know for the amount of things you late out. I said, no, sir. And I'm my style that still. Me just do things and like, you know, you forgot to do too much things and this and this and this and this. See? Yeah, man. Just turn up for people. This is just me. You know? Yeah, man.
Let's be real. Let's be real in a real world. Because we notice the comment on people even that say, oh my God. Listen to this, Wayne.
Yeah.
Well, read a Minister of Education. Let's be real, Wayne. The man a Minister of Education. And so many millions of dollars deep up, man. And kids can't even get textbook. You buy the book, them can't even carry them to the next grade. Or pass them on to another student because they basically change up the curriculum. I stand corrected if there are any teachers within the chat. They change up the curriculum. You have kids that are going to school. The schools don't have the resources. Oh my God, you thief up so much $1 million people of that. What kind of people these? What planet are you living on?
The man a farm now. The man get 20 million again. Pantapite. If you are police and then put it on suspension, you're not getting no pay until you free up yourself through the court or something.
Get pay depends on the condition.
For them freeze 3/4 it and give a quarter or half or something. And for them freeze everything.
You know one of the wickedest things Mr. them do a police officer. I mean, me not call him name, I would never do that. Them have an investigation ongoing. And not even Wayne, and get me where me I say. Them have an investigation ongoing. You know this officer is a crime fighter. We're not talking about kill people, you know. Him fight crime. He's him doing thing, him having team, the mamba. We're not doing investigation. Them leave the man naked, as in they leave him susceptible to people harming him. You understand? Remember the investigation is not done, you know. And him don't even have a keep and care or a license firearm when he can have for himself to protect himself. If you are a police officer and you're no matter what the situation is, you can't leave your members vulnerable. People can make accusation against and it doesn't mean it is exactly as they say it, you know. You understand? So it's just like the regular members of the public. Even if the police catch you at the scene of the crime, it is your right to get a retainer. Go before the courts and defend yourself. Make your retainer represent you. Oftentimes, it's between your retainer and the judge and the decisions that are made. You leave your members vulnerable. You understand? And as you said, it shouldn't be no force. You understand? Break away. Keep the police, keep the Jamaica constabulary force as it presently is right now. If you have to make changes, and allow the members to do them job.
No, we have to change it, man. We have to change it and get rid of the top them. They have to go home in the interest of the public, and they have to change that. And they have to, yeah, man. Yeah, because we can't keep them. We can't keep them no more. This can't work.
When they not care, when they do not care.
So we have to get rid of them. This is a gang. It's a gang. So you can't have some people like them, like a stumbling block in a people way and who for charge. No, Mr. Prime Minister in a UK them get charged. Donald Trump does a $5 million, them just fine him for that woman and plus other things. Santos away him name does around 13 count them won him for, yeah, because him tell about that. He might go to prison, you know. He might go to prison. And that me like with the US. Me like with Canada, you know, so them just move one of them. After something him say, and me say was a good man and them move him. One of them, yeah, man, them just get moved up, right? So
but wait.
These are the things that me I say, you know, you want some serious thing for run if you deal with law. It can't be with law where you're stepping at people with traumatized neck because I get up people. And you know so them go traumatized.
I think the biggest
and the big boys them leave. Yeah, them for go, man.
I think one of the biggest con in Jamaica is the Integrity Commission and the DPP. Big freaking fallacy. Biggest con.
Waste of money.
Waste of money. It's a total waste. That money could be used for something else.
Mm-hmm.
Once you listen. You see, once you enter politics, you should be immediately under a radar, especially in Jamaica, because of history. You understand? Declare where you have and show proof to where you have. You own 1,000 acre land and you can't show it. Your property tax. And when you read it out, what was it? $1? What a share is $1 wheel?
$1
for an acre?
Yeah, man.
$1 for each acre. What an embarrassment.
Yeah.
You
we pay for tax now. We don't pay for tax.
Go at Cherry Garden, or go at Narbrook, I'll go for Reddings, I'll go anywhere beside where some guy live. I'm going to put up one.
Then, right now, I have two things I make a run, but I have two things to say to you. One, Mr. Matter about some exempt with European car now for Jamaica. Remember, you know, European car, should we drive on the right and, because, which part what we drive in a Germany? Upon the right.
Germany drive on the right. Drive on the right.
So when you say you on a UK, because UK drive on the left. So you say European car. And a European car, them drive on the right. So you have to take some European car with them kind of car, you know, with the hand card. So we get them car, you know, we all do the pande, your steerings are there over to the sidewalk. You know, the street. You have to give them. I don't understand them people, you know.
The steering is gonna be to oncoming traffic. Well, here this is something where
you're not right in the road, you know. You're not right in the road, you know.
The traffic that is coming towards you, because in Jamaica it's on the left. You will see the traffic that's coming toward you as in overtaking.
Yes. Because the passenger are in the other side where you are going.
The passenger is gonna be on the left.
In the road, in the bigger road.
The passenger gonna be on the left, and you're gonna be on the right, so you can see oncoming traffic because the vehicle is traveling on the left, coming towards you.
Yeah, no, so but when you are there, you are there, Pande, you are there, no,
right.
No, you're there, on the right. No, man. All right. So the vehicle them what we have now. To our left hand, we in the middle of the road. The one them from Europe. If it come down, see me like when you send on a car from Canada, UK, or from US. With the on the other side, with the come if me go the car now, you know, remember me I there to the sidewalk, you know.
Okay.
The passenger are in the road.
Okay.
Because we drive on the right. So when we're steering the right now, so we drive on the right, mean at the road. Yeah. Because when you're in them place, I know, like I tell anybody, so when you're in them place, you're a driver, and when you come out like North America, them place where you do, you always feel on the road. Because you know, so them have the steering, so where you're driving at them place. If you find yourself in the road, you go on the wrong place. When you just come, you know, you rent a vehicle, and you might not think, because you might not catch it back for the day and two, and you know, a vehicle. If you find yourself to the sidewalk, you're on the wrong side of the road over here. Yeah. Just find yourself in the road. You and the passenger for come off of the sidewalk. Like when you pull up, you stop, you open your car and come out. In a Jamaica, you feel in the middle of the road there, so the passenger for on the sidewalk, same way. But if we carry down our car, you know, the steering, it will depend on the left. Because we're not driving on the right, you know, we're going to drive on the left.
No,
so you see that?
left.
So
Correct.
the passenger
Yes,
are in the
yes.
road now. You see?
Yeah.
We have to watch these things. Unless we have order some special car. You see it? Unless you have pull up the place. So you, for you overtake, you have to know where you have fling out to go overtake. Because a couple of them go down, you know. There are people carry them in, but them do less. Unless you have to order them. You know, put the steerings over there so for we. Because you get some nice European car, you know, or American car, you know. We should have buy a car from America. That's all right. Make them just design it.
You know
better
what
car.
and you know what is upsetting to me though, Wayne, and everybody must agree with me on this, but no man, the speed infractions, man, have to be enforced. Yes. Because it is costing the life of a lot of people. Remember, you have the you know, what them called sleeping policeman. And a lot of the people them breaking the traffic law. They don't even, you know what I see when I see an accident. And the police officer stopping the traffic, and the people them still at you can't do that anywhere else. No.
But what we are asking government say, look now, remember say if you even have you put highway, say like I can go up on CP 24. Just put up the camera then man, good camera man. But if you see accident, anything, you have fire brigade can run out same time, police, anything I want. If hijacking your seat and everything, brother, put camera stop light, the man. That means, and it will read the license plate when I pick you up to like, you know. You understand, brother?
100%. And the government
it's easier, brother.
Yeah, of course, you're not violating anybody's rights. You're the government. But how much we are going to write a book and preach on this? Use the technology at your disposal.
Of course.
I see some guys going to a store, Wayne. And no joke, them spend almost 12 minutes to rob the people in place.
Yeah.
And you tell me, no trigger.
Two are going to them, brother.
Nothing.
And come like one a pavilion. I don't know, they must have gone with somebody there at the jewelry store in halfway tree, and then somebody else in a sentence get 250,000 that gone, you know. So you see it have a domino effect because them up their teeth and everything, and then you drive up and you get the Chinese to work, and when these things start to see it, no care what them I say, find some work with the youth. Them go take the Prime Minister commando. Oh, we don't have no skilled workers. Then in our next speech, we're gonna send some skilled workers go to Guyana. Make up your mind. Stop talk foolishness because they want to carry them own work after the hotel where them did have put in place. You understand what I say, brother? You come up with we don't have no skilled worker, we have to go train them. Stop your foolishness.
Wayne, the young men that are leaving schools and love trades, the military is there. Carpentry, masonry, the oil works, technicians, mechanics, the military have all these resources. Listen, man, going to the schools.
Yes.
Like going to the schools, invite the young men. Listen.
Yes.
Listen, if you have to keep them on camp under probation, wherein them spend 1 year in camp, them go home every other weekend, every weekend. They're in camp, they're learning. Use the military, activate, use them to teach the kids stuff. You understand?
You know what they use them for now?
Youth service and social programs.
Then that way I beg them to, man. But you know what I'm teaching military though? Remember them Lampile and the government and the Anjo. Did I teach them youth? But me talk to some of my soldier brethren them. I want to talk to them online now. I'm done finish talk to them. We're up at camp now. Now family at camp still, you know. So they might not know which strike too. So we don't know nothing about me unless me say something to them. See? And do enough service. So no I want to camp. Camp when they can't get to family. Now the win. I mean, I have enough brethren in the camp and all over the place. So hear this now. Them train the youth them, but them they are not fully soldier training. And them send home a lot of them. You have a little thing them send them home. No, you can't teach them for go bus gun and them thing and send them home and them not have nothing. But you do. You know so what I do? When I give them some tactic over fire gun better and thing and them can go back go train and do all kind of things. Get smart. Make a run, you know. Yeah, man.
Always a pleasure every time. This conversation was enlightening.
Yes, brother. Of civics, you know, what we do not for them reason, you know.
Of course, this is important. Knowledge is the essence of life. You know what I said?
Yes.
You have a big up the people them every time. Douglas, you know? Every time, Douglas, big up yourself, man. Mega Bolt and Axe and Humor Radio, Turtle Boy Trucking, Andrew Williams, everybody, Paul Green. Every time, Yo Jam, you know what I'm saying?
we always have to call out the people because this chat is different. You know what I mean?
Them things are enlightening people, man. We keep it.
What I mean? Because we agree and disagree and stuff.
No, man, we're good, man.
We agree
I
and
remember,
disagree and everything.
Remember just remind them. See the chaos and the tenacity here. Wanna see it? May I show them? You see it? Yo, undercover, may I show them, you know? We did there now. We are there now. I don't know if we are there enough. You know, understand that the whole family are there now. You know, Daniel them there and, you know, Annette and the whole thing. The whole of it there, man. Never were there, I said there.
And we know what more my people have knows I'm still active in a but in a different scope, you know.
All right.
You know,
we never make them know if we active or not, you know, we just there and I tell them so we hold them. Yeah, we just tell them so I hold them and we know so the joke I make, I make joke.
Different scope.
Different scope. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, we there. All right, brother. Later. Bless.
Little more.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, my brother that, you know, man. Eyes on the file, up, you know. Run this.
Run Things Fest Promotion proudly presents a 2-day event, and on day 1 it's a mad event called Chaos Dancehall Soca Madness on Saturday the 24th of June 2023. 72 Dynamic Drive, Scarborough, Canada. Music by the best of the best. Soca Suite DOC, Canada's Diploma, The Enforcers, Flair, Lukey Supreme, Magnum Force. Tickets for this event is $40 in advance. Tickets available at ticketgateway.com. For more info, call 647-819-3272 or 647-773-8399. Remember, it's gonna be chaos on day 1 on the 24th of June. To miss is to this. Chris Goldfinger says so.
And remember, you have to be 19 or older to drink. And if you drink, drink responsibly.
Motion in association with Wayne Lonesome and Angie Charity Foundation presents Run Things Fest Day 2 on June the 25th, 2023, featuring live performance by Jamaican international stars Louis Culture, Lukey D, Jiggsy King, plus support by Canadian artists Lucky Ross, Steve Knight, Sample King, Mel C, Mr. Blaze, Richie C, Gregory Culture. Admission for this event is $60. VIP $100. Music by Lionheart, Moose Dunn, King Vower, and Freddy Krueger. Hosted by Groovy K. Run Things Fest takes place at 72 Dynamic Drive, Scarborough, Canada. Doors open from 12 p.m. Showtime 4 p.m. sharp. For more information, call 1764-192693 or 647-773-8399 or 647-984-2992. Don't miss it. There is a Run Things promotion. Part proceeds of this event goes to Wayne and Angie's Foundation. So don't miss it. Support it. Chris Goldfinger endorse it.
Yeah, man, keep it real. We have to keep it real, man. Get back civil, you know, and some civics back in our school. Keep it real. And poor people are really suffer. You know, that foolishness when them don't talk about building and do all kind of little thing. That's a foolishness. Yeah? We have to just get together and just uplift the place. Saying police, want to, you know, just think about, you know, family to man when you go in the car. Remember, get up people turn police to, you know, man. We just have a different kind of art still. You know? Different kind of art. Time for that stop. Probably make us say for do it now, I might have carry it now later, you know? Yeah, man. Me there, yeah? Later. Me up, yeah? Bless. Cool.